notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Friday mornings. We're live from our Southern Regional Medical Center studios. Shout out to our partner here, Southern Regional Medical Center, SRMC, houses our show every single day, as it is brought to you by FanDuel. FanDuel brings you our show every single day. When you see our show live, you will always see that FanDuel box spinning around in the top left-hand corner right there, the FanDuel logo. I'm opening up that big, beautiful blue app right now on my phone. Very easy to download. Go download the FanDuel Sportsbook app or head over to the FanDuel Sportsbook website. And, of course, always gamble responsibly. Today you have World Cup soccer highlighted by this afternoon, 2 p.m. Central Time, USA versus Australia. The Americans back on the pitch, and they are favored in the match. Minus 165
gone down.
For the United States versus the Aussies. A Christian Pulisic anytime goal plus 170. Is he going to play?
I don't know. I've seen he has been hurt. I know he
didn't play the second half.
Right, he got subbed off at halftime in the first game. So I don't love those odds.
He's been practicing alone, but you know what that means. The ghost of Claudio Reyna will be on the pitch. His son.
Who?
Claudio Reyna?
Gio Reyna?
No, that's the boy.
Yeah.
His dad is a former.
Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. Okay, love that.
No, he's the smartest man in the room.
Okay.
But then,
that's
of course,
he's 20. Gio's 23.
Yeah.
And his dad was a former World Cup player for America. But that's why he plays with such a flair.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope he starts today.
His father's
well, he does. He's one to take a dive.
Well, that's all soccer players.
Well, I don't think they've been doing it as much.
It hasn't been that bad. They have some meaning to it with their nation's logo on it. They can't.
Yeah. Well, I know.
I think it's the hydration break. We've turned into football. Like America just said, we're just gonna play 4 quarters.
Yeah. It is funny where Americans were like, "Oh, end of the first quarter." Yeah, that's it.
Hey,
look, 15 minutes in, break.
Yeah. It's funny how much the Europeans hate it.
Yeah. This is not how this works.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah. They're like, it's a fucking. They're doing it so they can play commercials. Well, yeah.
Of course, you're trying to make money off
this. You don't want
to
go get a hot dog?
Hydration.
You guys want your free chips and salsa still?
Yeah.
We gotta make money off commercials.
Get some breaks in.
Okay.
Gotta pay the bills.
Of course, you also have the U.S. Open rocking and rolling right now.
That's what I want to win. Where's the remote?
Scotty Scheffler plus 1,500 to win. Ludwig Oberg plus 2,000. Our guy, Mr. Fun's favorite golfer. And then both Lloyd and Mr. Fun took Sammy Burns, who's right now plus 5,500 if you want to take him to win the tournament. Of course, MLB Baseball. I don't know who the leader is right now. And then you obviously have the College World Series getting started this weekend. So plenty to gamble responsibly on. Brendan. With our friends over at FanDuel. We appreciate FanDuel. And we also, of course, appreciate Southern Regional Medical Center. You see their logo right here on the folder, on the koozie, got it on the pen, got it on the notepad. Our partners here at Southern Regional Medical Center. I told you yesterday to go follow their Instagram at Southern_Regional_Medical_CTR. Southern Regional Medical Center, as they were at 170-ish followers. We wanted to get them to 200. Well, they're at 192 right now, so it's jumped up 22. We need 8 more over there for Southern Regional.
8 brave souls.
So, of course, go follow the Southern Regional Medical Center Instagram over there on IG. And, of course, stay up to date on our summer giveaway with our friends over at CAS, the Turtle Box Ranger. That is on our profile. Go check that out as well.
A lot of traction on that.
On the Turtle Box. The Turtle Box is a very, very nice product.
I want it.
It is a very good speaker.
Well, it
is top of the line.
It's so good for golf.
It is. And this one is the best one for golf. It sticks right to the golf cart, easy. It is a great giveaway we got going on over there at CAS. And there is Southern Regional right there. Our friends, go follow that Instagram page now.
I've never been like someone who's like, oh, I need a speaker. What do you like? What is the allure to a speaker?
I love a speaker. I always have to have a speaker.
But like where? Because like I've always thought of it as like you can do it in the shower. I can just play it on my phone.
It's not loud enough.
But is it better? Is it like markedly better?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't golf
course,
right? Golf course speaker.
I can see that
always. So Max got a turtle box for Christmas. Of
Max
course.
is turning out to be like, we may have hitched our. Picked the wrong horse. I was talking to him on FaceTime. Was it 2 days ago?
Yeah.
And Max popped. Was like, "Oh, good to see." He's like, "Max, get out of here." I was like, "Well, Max, come on back in here.
Yeah, come hang out, buddy." Come on, man. He is cool.
But
I'll always take the credit for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll make sure he knows. I texted him the other day. I was like, "I hope you know you are nothing without me."
Yeah. Well, now he could. I mean, he's fine. Your night has ended. Like
no, it's not. I started my dominance yesterday. He tried to wrestle a little bit. I got control of the right leg, put him up on my shoulders. Like, you understand who still runs this place.
There you go.
Now, I
was
Tucker. Completely out of breath after the fact.
Yeah,
Didn't let him see that. He walked away, and I was like,
you got to gasp a little bit. Yeah,
I can have dinner.
Yeah, I can eat now. But me and him will play. We'll go one-on-one in the driveway, a little basketball speaker for that as well. So the speaker you can use for many different activities. But golf and the shower are my two must-have.
Golf in the shower.
Golf in the shower, does some
drop swings.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a driver.
But the
45 inches.
But the turtle box is as good as it gets. We are giving one away with our friends over at CAS. So make sure you try to get your hands on that. And a lot of people want it. A lot of people want that turtle box Ranger. I noticed. I saw you pop in the comments yesterday. There's a handful of people. I was like, oh, interesting. You guys weren't following Tingle and Co. already, but you want that speaker, don't you?
I haven't talked to you in 10 years.
But it's good to see. Appreciate our friends over at CAS. But good morning to all of you, Lloyd, Wyatt, gentlemen. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
Excellent. I'd like to watch this in 4K if we could, but I guess not. That's okay.
I don't know why not. You guys can obviously watch the reflection here out of Pat Pete's uniform, Pat Pete's jersey.
Yeah, just stare at that.
There you go. Hey, I do it every day when I walk in.
Mm-hmm.
But we appreciate all of you starting your morning with us. As I was thinking about it yesterday, we are officially in no man's land from talking standpoint. It's always very nice.
Swordsby really took the coward's way out. We had a lot going on there.
Yeah, he was helping us out for a minute there, and then he just left us hanging. But we appreciate all of you hanging out with us. I was looking at it today. We do have, obviously, a big recruiting weekend for LSU football. Saw some rage bait on Twitter yesterday for LSU football. The biggest news, I would say, is this new MLB proposal that was put out yesterday. We'll obviously talk about that. Lane Kiffin returned to Twitter yesterday. Huge news. And then, of course, LSU men's basketball got a 2026 commitment from Jordan Bender. We'll talk about all of that a little bit this morning. And, of course, the World Cup USA tonight. But it's good to see everyone in here on this beautiful Friday morning.
Yeah, thank God.
Closing out the week.
Talk about tomorrow?
I have no idea as we're closing out the week. Of course, next week we'll make sure to get some recruiting updates off of this weekend. A huge one for LSU. And then everything else going on around Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But we'll start with the recruiting weekend this weekend. Wyatt, who does LSU have on campus? Obviously, this is the last weekend of recruiting before the dead period. starts in July. And usually in this last weekend, you'll have a lot of guys already committed come back. Like when we talked about Easton Royal yesterday and his Texas visit, it's the same thing for guys like Pop Houston and Ahmad Hudson coming to LSU to close out their official visit month with the Tigers. Who does LSU have on campus, and what are some of the storylines you're looking at, Mr. Wyatt?
Yeah, so another good big weekend of recruiting. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, potential sponsor. That's my son. That's who sits in front of us
at the football games.
I'm working on them for a sponsorship.
We need to. I asked them every Saturday, very drunkenly, if they would please like to sponsor the show.
Fresh hot donuts.
Mary Lee.
That smells good.
Good morning, Mr. Fun.
Good morning, Mr. Fun. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Go USA.
Yeah.
I did bet on it. Because you can't spell Australia.
That's
without
called pledging.
USA.
It's called pledging your allegiance.
Yeah.
To the flag.
Uh-huh. The United States of America.
For which it stands.
You want me to bring them in there? So.
Got it. Thank you.
Please don't bring them in here.
Continue on, Wyatt.
Yeah, so obviously, as Noah said, final weekend of official visits. Big weekend.
Oh, I need to
We'll
go
start it
live.
off 5-star tight end Ahmad Hudson. Of course, he had the rumors of him with Nebraska, all that stuff flipping. I think LSU's in a good spot there. He's on campus. You've got your 4-star, number 100 overall quarterback commit, Peyton Houston. He's done a great job being a pseudo recruiter on the staff for this recruiting class. 4-star LSU commit Braylon Calais. 4-star safety Ayden Anding, little brother of Ayden Anding. 4-star linebacker Theo Wilson from Florida. 4-star offensive tackle Miller Westerfield from Roswell, Georgia. 4-star Wisconsin commit defensive lineman Yazin Zion from Arizona. I didn't know Wisconsin had some inroads in Arizona. 3-star wide receiver Gary Burney Jr. from Bossier City. He is committed to Houston. 3-star Arizona commit linebacker Devon Smith. And then a class of 2028 5-star, number 29 overall, Jermaine Cobbins, a cornerback from Springfield, Tennessee. And then the guy who seems to have the most storylines around him right now is a 4-star, number 285 overall on 3, a safety commit from Chatsworth, California. He's committed to Cal currently, and he is scheduled to be on an official visit this weekend. He was supposed to leave last night. He did not leave on his flight, whether that be because Cal is kind of putting on the full court press, whether it was weather. He didn't leave last night. LSU is doing everything that they can to be able to get him in this weekend. Cal, on the other side, is doing all that they can to keep him from coming into Baton Rouge. It seems like a situation, just reading the tea leaves, of Cal kind of knowing if he makes it to Baton Rouge, there is a very high likelihood that he flips to the good guys in the LSU Tigers. So we'll see how that progresses out today. The only other real official visit news, an update on the Easton Royal situation. He did end up making it to Austin yesterday. He posted a picture of himself on a boat in a lake in Austin, Texas. So he will actually take that visit. As we talked about yesterday, that was still a big development for LSU.
Yeah.
Anytime you're able to get a commit to another school to basically have to be talked into going on a visit to that school, that means they were gaining real traction, real momentum. I still love where LSU sits with Easton Royal. I think he'll be a Tiger in the end, but he did end up making it to
Does
Austin.
change your mind at
for
all?
his official visit. No.
My God.
That pushes me more towards LSU.
Get big feet, though.
Similar to your reaction to the Nebraska pictures of Ahmad Hudson.
Yeah.
Where that one, the Ahmad Hudson one's a little different. That just looked like they were not prepared. It looked just thrown together, not good. This just looks like a bit. You know,
Yeah,
like it just
I
looks
don't-
like a joke. Like, we're going to let you pop the mascot head on and stand in front of a painting of Steve Spurrier.
From 1998.
The room in the background actually
Looks
don't
cool.
look bad.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
The problem is he's wearing a freaking alligator head.
Right.
What are we doing? If there's going to be something that's on your head that's covering your face so that where no one can recognize you, you should probably put on a football helmet.
And I also find the Spurrier part of the pitch interesting. Like
I
that
wouldn't want that.
That was a long time ago.
Well, it's like having Nick Saban painted on. It's like Lane Kiffin would be like, I get it. Brian Kelly would be take it down.
Well, yeah, but like it's very interesting.
I don't mind it that it's not. It does look kind of weird.
Well, that just goes
It's
to
just he's
show
not the
how-
coach.
And they
Yeah.
can't do anything with Urban Meyer.
Right.
Because He'll
But
get
do you think it'd be weird if like Alabama had a painting of like Bear Bryant?
In general or in the recruiting picture?
In the recruiting picture. Or just like in the recruiting, like
it shouldn't be a mainstay.
What's that?
Like it shouldn't be the
primary focus.
You know? Like it's just like that's not, he's not the
And
coach.
this is also very much an LSU thing because we don't have one.
Of course, right.
The one that we have
is Skip Bertman.
Right. Well, the one that we
Like,
have.
if we had Skip,
How awesome would that be, though?
Yeah.
See? If Easton Royal had a Skip Bertman painting in the background,
Yeah.
Lloyd would be, this is my favorite
all
recruit
over it.
Ever.
Yeah.
You got the skipper's helmet over there.
To me, I feel like that's in the room, and it's not necessarily supposed to be part of the picture, but whoever that was at
Right.
Easton Royal,
Yeah.
I would assume says, hey, get me at this angle,
Right,
get this
right,
in
right.
there. So whatever the recruit wants.
Why don't they have the Urban Meyer painting up, huh?
Because he'll put his fingers in your pussy hole in public.
Open that one up for him.
Yes, you did.
That was a 3-0 fastball.
But appreciate you guys.
Away.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on this Friday morning. But yes, a huge weekend this weekend. I would agree that it does. You know, the Easton Royal would have been massive had he not gone on that visit. But I do stand by my statement yesterday. Similar to what Wyatt said, you are in a better position now than you were beforehand because he did have to be talked into going on a visit, which means LSU was 1,000%. If you didn't think they were a legitimate player, they're a legitimate player in this recruitment, and they are making the push without a doubt. I also think this weekend's huge from the standpoint of Ahmad Hudson. There's obviously been a lot of whispers about his Instagram, his social media. My confidence in Ahmad Hudson wearing purple and gold has not wavered once because I know how important he is to LSU's class. I know the level of importance they put on to Ahmad Hudson because, like we said, LSU wants what? They want money on the field. Ahmad Hudson's going to be on the field very early, right? Like, I mean, it didn't take long for Trey Green to get on the field as a freshman, and he was underutilized by a coach and staff that didn't really know what they were doing. This is an offensive staff that does know what they're doing, and I think Ahmad sees it early, which means they're going to make sure they get him to campus. And also, we talk about PR a lot. It wouldn't be the best look if the number one tight end in the country who's in Louisiana at Ruston ends up going to Nebraska over LSU. You got to do what you can to make sure that doesn't happen. I think he's a Tiger. Huge to have him on campus this weekend, along with a lot of these other guys. I mean, this is a loaded weekend with some defensive guys, of course, but you see the commits in Ahmad, Pop, Braylon Calais, who I saw was interesting, he talked about the other day, I think Tiger Bait put it out, where he talked a little bit about what his relationship was with LSU with the last staff and what was lacking in it. And then when Lane Kiffin and his staff got here, the ability that they had to fix that, get it right, and, of course, get him committed. He'll be on campus this weekend as well. So a huge weekend of recruiting. Excited to hear what comes out of it going into next week. We'll probably have Zach Nagy on as he returns from his honeymoon. Congratulations, Zach, once again. And we'll have him in early next week to talk about some of what occurred over the weekend with this huge
We'll check back
recruiting
in 9
weekend.
months.
There you go, Lloyd. Nice. Shout out. So a huge month of recruiting. I don't think that can be there he is. Undersold with what LSU's been able to do. This is the last weekend of it, but it was an absolutely huge month of recruiting for LSU. They really flexed their muscle, showed off the process, and there is obviously a long road ahead from a recruiting standpoint, which is how these things might pan out. But at the current standing, LSU really flexed their muscle this month of June, and this is the last weekend to do so. I also know that they're going to have plenty of former LSU players in town this weekend. Some of those LSU alum, the LSU legends, will be around and about this huge recruiting weekend. Just an awesome weekend to be associated with LSU, and, of course, a great job by Lane Kiffin and his staff making it possible. Very, very excited. Why, do you expect any big results from this weekend, anything to shake up? Of course, there are a lot of guys on this list that are already committed to LSU, but there's also a handful that aren't. Do you anticipate seeing any flips or commits coming out of this weekend?
Right. So as we talked about with Miles Baker, I do think if Miles Baker makes it to Baton Rouge, I would put LSU head and shoulders as the leader in that recruitment, even though he is committed to Cal. I think Ayden Anding is a guy, obviously little brother of Ayden Anding, little brother of Ayden Anding. I think LSU is already the leader in his recruitment. We've seen how good LSU has been at getting guys to commit and shut things down on the visits. I'd put him in that category. The other one I'd look at is Gary Burney Jr., the 3-star from Bossier City. He's committed to Houston. He got his LSU offer, I think it was the day after or 2 days after he committed to Houston. So I think there's a good chance Gary Burney ends up in this class. So those would be the 3 that I would be looking at as far as potential guys who could commit either this weekend while on campus, whether that be publicly, silently, and then maybe you see some news on it next week.
Yeah, I definitely think on the Cal commit and Baker, if they can get him to campus. I think the reason why Cal is acting the way they're acting is because they've already lived it once, right? With Ciale makes it to campus, and he leaves an LSU commit and no longer a Cal commit. And I do think it would be a very, very similar situation. And I just think it would further be LSU flexing its muscle on if they get them to campus. Like, that's the part that I've really enjoyed about this month of recruiting, is there is now this feeling, this vibe around LSU football recruiting of if they get someone to campus, they get it done, right? They seal the deal. They make sure they leave as commit if they're putting the importance on it, like they did with Ciale, with KJ Green, like Trey Segar. They get them to campus, they leave LSU Tiger commits, which is absolutely massive. And so I love that is a part that is part of the vibe around LSU football recruiting right now. If they get them to campus on an official visit, they put themselves in a really good spot regardless. And I'm interested to see, of course, what comes out of this weekend, because I think LSU has just really shown off the process that they have right now from a recruiting standpoint and how well-oiled of a machine it is. And it's been really cool to see. And, of course, I feel like it's been jump-started somewhat by the addition of one Ed Orgeron and bringing him back. It's been interesting to hear and see the dynamic, right? Because that's the one thing you think about whenever you bring back a former national championship winning head coach to a program. It's, well, how's that going to work? You got 2 guys on this staff that are going to be viewed as the head coach in a sense. Like, even though Lane is the head coach, it's his program. When you look at Ed Orgeron, it's hard to think of him as anything other than go Tigers, one team, one heartbeat, 2019 LSU, especially when he has the LSU clothes on. And you've now seen LSU use that in their advantage, right, to their favor. They have 2 guys that carry the weight of a head coach on their staff, and it's been cool to see that dynamic. I did see Lane Kiffin talk about it, his relationship with Edo, and that dynamic as well, on Tyrann Mathieu's podcast, where he sat down on In the Bayou with an LSU legend and Tyrann Mathieu, and spoke about Ed Orgeron. And I do think the clip is in the document, should be up there at the top, because he has a 26-year relationship with Edo. I mean, it's not like this is a newfound relationship. They are very, very good friends. They've known each other for quite a while. They have had run-ins all over the country, whether it be Tennessee, whether it be USC, whether it be, I mean, they both coached at Ole Miss. Like, it's crazy how similar some of the things are between these 2 gentlemen.
Talk about big brother, little brother.
I mean, I tell you what, causing trouble. Mm-hmm. You speak about wreaking havoc. Oh,
damn Duke's boys are back in town.
And so now he has brought him back to LSU, of course, where Edo made his stamp, and is the most recognized as LSU's head coach from that 2019 season. But Lane Kiffin sat down with Tyrann Mathieu and spoke about the decision to bring Coach O back. And it was cool to hear, because you've seen their ability to use having both Lane and O on staff to their advantage from a recruiting standpoint. Now you can hear Lane Kiffin talk about his thought process and bringing Edo back.
Was you rehiring Coach O, and who obviously won a championship here for us. Like, how did that happen? Y'all just like walking on the beach? like what happened? Because I saw you name dropped him in your first press conference. You say he called you when you ride by the stadium and stuff like that. So how far do you guys go back?
He's been saying it to recruits 26 years. So 2000, we were both assistants. I met him at USC on Pete Carroll's staff. It's my first college job. And so I would have been 24 or something, and he was the recruiting coordinator. And so I got to learn from him to see how he recruited and the passion and the drive and no job too small. And really now as I'm here, I really realize that's the Louisiana in him. There is no job too small. It doesn't matter what his salary is. And that's how he was back then. It'd be hey, we need help in a recruit. I'd be in New Jersey, Brian Cushing, and I'd be man, I'm up here, man, and Dad wants him to go to Notre Dame or something. He'd be nice, I'm on a flight.
Yeah.
You just get on the flight and come help. Yeah. Whoever it was, that's just how he was. Yeah. We got to get it done. Yeah. Doesn't matter who gets credit. And so to have him back is just, it's even better than I thought. So he, as you know, coached with me. Then he, as I'm a head coach, I hired him at Tennessee, took him from the Saints actually. Yeah. And then at USC, which he was amazing. We signed #1 recruiting class at USC, all these great players and everything. And so he's always the best recruiter I've been around. But now when you put him here, because before he's just recruiting for the place he's at and using all of his recruiting, skills. Now you feel it in here. We do these meetings with the kids and he talks about, especially to Louisiana kid, it's in your DNA. Yeah. At some point you wanted to play for LSU. You wanted to be a Tiger, but you feel to him because that was him. Right. He talked about when he was 10 years old and he met the coach of LSU and he's I'm going, he told his daddy, he's I'm going to LSU, no matter what. Yeah. So he had that in there. So anything, if you recruit someone and you have the passion and you had their story, the parents, the kids are right. It's cool.
I tell you what. It is it's pretty cool to hear Lane Kiffin talk about Ed Orgeron, talk about LSU. Mm-hmm. And I thought I really appreciated Lane's little nod to Louisiana. And now that he's at LSU, he's realized the reason Ed is the way he is and the reason Ed was the way he was when they worked together at other stops was the Louisiana in him. And that is the perfect marriage of why he needs to be back at LSU is because now, like Lane said, he's not just recruiting a school, he's recruiting his heart, his love. He's it is in your DNA. There's something in you. At one point, you wanted to play for LSU. Regardless, before all this got in your head of the money and these other schools and their pitches, you wanted to play for LSU at some point.
It's like somebody selling their, the car they don't want to get rid of.
Yeah.
It's I will, take care of it. I don't want to get rid of this thing, but I think you can take care of it. And Ed, do you think that him going all the way back to when he was in college, whenever he left LSU because he got homesick, do you think that's part of his LSU allure too? Of he's kind of done. LSU, it's almost too close to him sometimes. He wanted to play
right.
He was just saying, he told his dad he's going to play at LSU. He gets to LSU. He's no, I want to go home. Goes home, plays at Northwestern State, ends up coaching at Northwestern State, gets the head job at LSU, bungles it again after tasting the best, all of the trappings of success, and eventually gets told to leave again, and then gets invited the third time, or fourth technically, because he was obviously hired as a D-line coach. But do you think that has anything to do with it? Where he's I feel I've always done. He has the national championship, so it feels he's done right by LSU. But it feels it's just always calling him. It's the Green Goblin.
No, he cannot.
But I think some of it feels it's unfinished business all the time.
For sure. I think it is the mindset of I know that I can do.
He can
something.
Never do enough for it.
Right. I know that I can do something
to help
for LSU. I know I can, and right now I'm not, and I feel out of place. I feel like a waste. Those feelings of there is something I could be doing, and I know it would work at one place, and right now I'm just not doing it.
I don't know what to do with myself.
And I don't know where else to do it. I can't do it anywhere else.
And we should have known whenever he was on the beach and that guy hit him with a roll tide.
And he was like,
"Whoa, hey, come here!" You're like,
He-
"Oh shit, that fire is not extinguished."
Because because he
I'll
said
kick your ass.
his response was
respect me.
when it was like, would you go up to Nick Saban and say go
Yeah.
Tigers? And I was like, Nick wouldn't respond like that.
No, you don't know
Like
what
Nick,
you're doing.
no, like other coaches wouldn't get that angry. Like if you went up to Ryan Day and said, "What does Michigan say?"
Go
to
Blue.
And you said, "Go Blue." I don't think he gets that mad. He just
what Lou Holtz is doing right now.
he
Well, he's
just
dead.
disregards it. You know, Coach O got like visibly like,
Oh, that guy.
"Don't you dare!"
He stepped into the octagon.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know we were gonna fight." He's like, "Well, why would you say that to me?" He's like, "Oh,
Right.
okay, fuck, I'm sorry."
Oh, whoops! My,
Yeah, yeah, apologize.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa. He freaked out. He crumbled. Coach O dissected him in 2 seconds.
100%.
But it is.
Could you
it was.
imagine that poke?
Could you imagine
Ow.
with the pitch that Lane was talking about that Coach O gives of it's in your DNA? If
Yeah, I
you
know,
were
and
on the
we-
other side of that chair,
And he'd be like, "You're
sitting in
too
the other
soft,
chair."
boy." You're like, yeah, you're right. but
Coach,
I'll-
I know.
Yeah, can I coach? I can
like,
do the same speech. I want to.
Because I could see how you think about these kids they grow up LSU fans and they're from Louisiana, but when you get to that point of you're a recruit and you have all these options at your disposal, you have all these schools treating you like royalty, maybe offering you more money and better whatever, but then you sit across from Coach O and he looks at you like that and he's like, at some point in your life you wanted to play for LSU. I know you did because I did. I'd be like,
I want him to do it too.
Yeah.
Podcast is fun.
And
Come home. Stay home.
This is what I will ask the room here. Lane sat down on pardon my take and talked about Coach O, and then a week later Coach O's hired. Well, he's now sat down on Tyrann Matthews' podcast and talked about Tyrann, in other manners. Do you think this could be the beginnings of just a little working relationship?
Yeah.
Because that he could give the very same pitch and more than Coach O can in a different manner, but it is the Badger.
Well, it's like sitting down with Coach O and adding the fact that he was the coolest fucking guy ever. Like
Right.
literally
Yeah.
the guy we all fell in love with
Yeah.
growing up. I mean, that would be the problem with Tyrann is
What?
he obviously no, not that there's a problem with him. Sorry. My bad. I promise I'm not
No dinner tonight.
I'm not unrecruiting you and turning you into Easton Royal, Tyrann. But it's just like he's been to the top, he's been to the NFL, he's an NFL champion, right?
Right.
How does he feel about going through the every day-to-day grind of being a college football coach? That's the only thing for me. Because Ed Orgeron obviously loves that part of it. It's does Tyrann Mathieu love that part of it? I think he loves the idea of it right now. But then when you're actually in there and you're in the arena and you're having to recruit these 4 and 5 stars literally 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Yeah.
How alluring is that really to you once you're actually doing
See,
it?
I don't know. If,
LSU will make it work.
I hope so. It'd be
Because
the
that's
greatest
my
thing
thing
ever.
If that is the hesitation, is that 365 days, I don't know if I can commit. Tyrann,
we'll figure it
we
out.
will make it work.
Because I don't even see the recruiting aspect for him is not like going on the road. It's
right.
it's the visit.
It's
when they come
those
to
weekends.
Yeah, of course.
It's the same reason that Lane he's doing it right in front of our face. I want you to meet Ty Benefield.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let's see what you do.
Yeah.
Because it's not so much. It's a great way to pitch it. First of all, to be let's see how you operate around college kids that obviously they all look up to you, because when they think of LSU, it's not 2003. It's not 2007. It's
No,
Tyrann Mathieu. It's LesMiles.net.
That is my first real sentient season was Tyrann.
It's the same thing with West Virginia, Tavon Austin.
Right.
They
Right.
go and look at.
LesMiles.net, cuz.
They go and watch Tyrann Mathieu's highlights because it's 4.5 minutes long of a year and a half.
And it was
Sex.
That's
It's
incredible.
one of the best highlight of all time.
no, yeah.
And that's I don't think he's going to be on the road.
Yeah.
I think he can teach the game because there is like some credence to what you're saying when guys are so good at it the way that they are. I don't know how to teach it to you.
Well, Tyron can't teach
what he is.
No, because it's all. That was like in
Instincts.
college, it was all instincts. Like it was. I mean, I'm not saying his technique was bad because it was great.
It was.
That
do
was
what
all.
You do.
I'm just the best player, athlete, person on the field every time.
But I think he proved his acumen in the
Yes.
NFL, where it
He
was
developed as a player.
the landlord.
Yes,
like
right.
I own all of this territory.
Yeah.
You can come over here,
That's when you
but you're
saw
gonna
the
have to pay
instinct
rent.
and the technique go together,
And the
it was
knowledge.
It was perfect.
Like he could still. I mean, technically, like the Saints didn't ask him to leave. He said, "I'm just
Oh,
done."
you can still go.
Yeah, he did ask the question. That would have been. That's also in the cards. But I think that's where he would shine is like on the
Yeah.
practice field with Corey Raymond, Tyrann Mathieu. They would listen. Like
Oh my
you don't
gosh.
have a choice, and he knows what he's talking
You
about.
remember Christian's story about Kevin Smith and like, I would get zero work done if I'm supposed to be videoing practice, and Tyron starts talking.
yeah.
Phone down.
Yeah, it'd be disrespectful.
I'm not.
I'd start crying. It's like seeing the Mona Lisa. Like this is
Paint.
unbelievable.
And so, but it's just cool to see Lane really.
He's doing something.
He is, and I know because I don't want to be full blown just like celebratory and blow this out of port. He knows there is a blueprint to how you do it at LSU, how you get everyone on your side, and he's following it to a T, right? Like bringing O back, ingratiating yourself in the culture, doing the parades, the whole thing. Like now sitting down, like the second podcast he does after maybe the most popular podcast in the world, one of them, and pardon my
Sports.
take. He does that one, excellent, crushes it, brings O back, and then now the second one he does is with one of the greatest players in LSU history.
In his building.
In his building with his name
Right
in the
behind
back
it.
corner, right? Like, and plays every answer right. Like, acknowledges Louisiana, gives the credit to the state, gives the credit to a guy like Tyron, to Edo, doing the Ty Benefield thing. Like, even with, like, to your point, which I think is excellent, of, like, let's see how he operates, but also just the fact of understanding of, no, Tyron's here. I want him to meet the guy that I think is going to be another one of those ones. Like, that's also just understanding the moment. Like, let me introduce Tyron to the best safety on the team because why wouldn't I, right? It's like Joe Burrow being back being like, hey, go sit down with Sam, you know? Like,
Also,
let's
Joe
shake his
Burrow,
hand.
very interesting, hasn't mentioned LSU in quite some time. Took off the wristband.
I did notice
Did
the
not like
wristband.
that, but then as soon as Coach O's back, he's awoke in 2019 in his brain again. So I feel like they've been talking.
Well, and then I did see Joe just had a deal with some vehicle. Like he got some type of
The
truck or
giveaway?
something, and it was a huge LSU like Ford Bronco that was awesome. I'll have to see if I can find it, but I was like, okay, that's good. That's good.
Because that does bring, I think that's part of the Coach O allure is bringing back some of that
Yes, of
2019
course.
magic. Because,
Right.
look, I sent you this, like, a clip this morning from off the bench of
Talking about last
Flynn
year.
and
Yeah.
Hester talking about going to a Brian Kelly-led practice where it's
Right.
like, this is supposed to be, like, we're setting up, like, obviously they have 1 million kids, which is great for LSU also, but setting up, like, getting everybody situated, and then practice was over. It's like, that was an hour
Yeah.
of, like, spring ball, and, like, these practices are supposed to be, like, what you're supposed to find if you're a man or not. It's not a walkthrough. And they had former players, Kyle Williams, come up to him and go, don't say anything, just don't. Like, I get it, I know. It's not great. Like, this is not what we went through. I don't know what to tell you. And they're like, this is probably going to be an interesting year. And turns out that if you don't want to do it that way, where it's hard,
Yeah.
you get players that are on the sidelines and getting paid.
No,
And I don't think Edo had that culture.
and I think the energy that even just the players have. Like I sent you that TikTok live the other day.
That's awesome.
I mean, like that's all. Those are
Sound
those are-
Owen is better.
Those are yeah, right. Those are guys having fun, right? But also still working because it should be both. It should not be just checking a box, right? An assignment for the day of I need to be at practice, we got to do these things, and I'll get out and do whatever. No. Enjoy the work. You're playing football at LSU. It should be this. It should be a smile on your face every day.
It's like working whatever we got here and got
Right.
allowed, like we made the inroads of
Yes.
what it's supposed to be. It's like we don't necessarily have to leave.
Right.
And it's like, I don't want to. Like, they could have gone home. They're
Yes.
doing junked work because they have, it's like, you saw him check his food. It's like, where's Winnie?
Right.
He's like, oh, he's coming back. We have a meeting in 30 minutes. It's like, but they didn't want to leave and
No,
go
they stayed-
home.
stayed at the
They
facility.
like, just go get some work in because
Yeah.
we want to be around here.
Right.
And those, like, Hester and Flynn said the same thing of, like, all smiles around the building with the lane, the way that it's run. And Rowe is the best test case for it of anybody. Like,
I'll replay it in my mind every single
it
day.
is. I've never seen him light up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He was
the-
proud.
Yeah, and he should like. That's what he's like. I can't believe I had to feel the way that I felt.
Right.
And they because he would never talk about it.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't allowed to talk about it, or even in there to have an opinion.
Yeah.
And now it's like he's there a lot, and that's how it's supposed to be because this is what built it. And now you have guys that are like, I can tell you,
Right.
like what you're going, like you want to hear, even if you don't know, like you were talking about with like teaching them who Kevin Falk is or whatever, like learning the history of it. It's like, that's him right there.
Yeah.
He's the best running back in LSU
Go ask
history,
him.
and he won't talk about himself.
Go ask him about the Houston game in 1996.
Shout out.
You know what I mean? Like, go ask, go talk to him. He's there. They're all there, right? You know, like, and I think this weekend is another one of those because I know a lot of the LSU legends will be on campus this weekend with one of the bigger recruiting weekends of the year.
Well, and I think another thing Lane's done so well, and he kind of mentioned it in the Tyran thing, is like when it comes to ingratiating himself in the state and kind of explaining what that means to the recruits. This is a state that is built on hard work. You know, like when you go to Texas or Oregon, right, and you're looking at these NIL offers, these are NIL offers that are checks written by guys sitting in big, floofy offices that don't even take like a dent in their bank account, right? When you get an NIL check from LSU, that's from the hardworking people of Louisiana. You know what I mean? And I feel like, to me, maybe I'm biased, obviously, as an LSU fan, that inspires you to work harder because that money that you're getting is from hardworking people, and that's what it means to be from Louisiana and go to LSU.
Hell yeah, Wyatt.
Hell yeah.
Freaking great answer.
Thanks, man.
I mean, because and
if you really worked hard,
If you just really work hard.
but that is the hashtag just different. Like that's what it is. Like Louisiana is, it's gonna suck because it's real hot outside in August.
Right.
But
You're going to do it anyway.
you're gonna run up the levee regardless.
tired.
You gotta figure it out. Mm-hmm. And so it is awesome to see. And like I said earlier in the week, it's getting to that time where you gotta spot the ball and get between the lines and play some football, right? And that can change our tune a whole lot. I'm not going to be naive to that fact that when losses come, these feelings that we have right now can change, right? But as of right now, in every way that Lane can, he has done it right.
Right.
Like he has followed the blueprint. He is doing what the fan base was, like David said in the chat, he's doing all the things that the fans begged him to do. Right? The things that were lacking prior. That's what I'm saying. There's a blueprint. When you're following up a coach that is as despised as BK is, it's not that difficult to be loved, right? Because you just do the opposite of what he did. That is the blueprint. Well, where did he go wrong? I'll do it right. It's easy to get them excited, but it's just good to see the buy-in from a coach that could very easily have the ego that was the death of the last one, right? The ego that's all I heard about was his ego. Was he's too big for this and he's too good for that and he has this ego about him and he doesn't really work and he doesn't really care, and I've just only seen the opposite, right? And of course, losses will come. This is as high as the stock will be for Lane Kiffin and LSU. Because nothing can go wrong yet and nothing has gone wrong. They will lose a game this season. I will go out on that limb. Now, if they don't, I would love to be wrong, right? But they will hit some tribulations at some point, whether that is an injury, whether that is a loss, whether it's what. There will be tribulation at some point during 2026 for LSU football. And that will be the calling card of how do you respond to that. But as of right now, he has done an excellent job of allowing LSU to be LSU, embracing it, and even elevating it, right? Like, yes, those former players need to be there. The facility needs to be open, right? All of these things. It's been awesome to see Lane Kiffin check the boxes of what needed to be checked as the LSU head coach in 2026. And they've just dominated the offseason. Like, I know I said it a lot the other day, I believe on Wednesday. LSU has absolutely dominated the offseason for football.
Oh, this guy. And that's the next step. Like you mentioned it. You're going to face
What a
some sort of
fucking
failure
haircut.
this upcoming season. Is it still going to be fun when that happens?
Right.
Because right now they're having all the fun in the world, and that's great. I love that. But it's one thing to have fun and really, really get along with everybody, and then it's another thing to gel together as a team and love the guys around you and still be having
Right.
fun or at least tolerating it when you get called out because you're not doing your fucking job.
Yeah.
And you're not working as hard as you need to be. That's the next step for this team, and that's what I think is going to determine how successful they are in 26.
No, I completely agree. Can you still have fun? Can these relationships that you've built and grown now make it through those tribulations? But to that video you just played, Lloyd,
Disgusting.
it is laughable to see his reactions and how he's acting. I believe he truly cared at that point in his career. Like, I believe that at that point when he was at Notre Dame, he actually was investing himself and trying. And that's why he was acting that way. When he did that to Chris Hilton on the sideline and Michael Cauble in the Lawton room, well, it came across a different way because he didn't care. You know what I mean? Like, it was the same reaction, but I believe he was truly invested at that point at Notre Dame in trying to build something there.
I think he's always been the same person.
Well, of course you do.
Prick.
But I think that's a different Brian Kelly than the one LSU had.
I agree.
I think it's still somebody that loves to cast the blame on anybody but himself.
Well, of course.
Well,
That's
yeah,
who
but that
he
doesn't
is.
But I still believe that BK cared more than the one that was in Baton Rouge.
Oh, sure.
He came to LSU because he felt like he would be able to kick his feet back and not care and still win.
Regardless.
Because he had already proved something at that point. That was still a BK trying to prove something.
I don't want that on my side.
No, me neither.
Again.
It doesn't. Well, that doesn't play at LSU.
It doesn't play anywhere.
Couldn't be my nonchalant head coach.
Like, you don't think Coach O ever had a fucking stick of dynamite up his ass?
Of course.
He never did this. Like, let's just go to the. Like, this is the Chris Hilton clip.
Yeah, number 7, you're actually just really uncoachable.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
But
credits to number
this
7.
is-
Number
that's
7 looking at the
insane.
odds.
like, what the fuck
You're
are
putting
you?
hands on an assistant. That's crazy.
Yeah,
He should have just
Well, what
fucking
was the assistant
punched him
doing?
in the face.
it doesn't matter.
Well, no, I do want to see though.
Oh,
what
no.
was the assistant?
Did the
doing?
assistant deserve it?
I don't think any.
And nobody
it's a grown
deserves
man,
for
yeah,
you to put your hands on him, but
or this. But this is
if
good.
the assistant is all upon the referee, then you
You're
know.
uncoachable. He was just talking to him.
Yeah, well, he can't.
I would have lost my job.
Right? No, I'm not disagreeing. But it's
Because
very,
I despise the man.
of course, it's very exciting to see the new era of
Good
LSU
luck,
football, where
Memphis.
LSU is now. Right? They are now in a position where they have a coach that is checking the boxes, doing it the right way, and allowing former players like Rowan Davey, who is sitting right here, to feel proud of their university, right? I mean, because we didn't grow up a fan of LSU, but played here, fell in love with it, and bleeds purple and gold. Because everything great that has happened at LSU, he helped lay the foundation for, right? And I had a relationship with Rowe throughout the Brian Kelly era. Lloyd, you had a relationship with Rowe throughout the Brian Kelly era. He never looked like that.
No.
And we did the Sunday show with Rowe and the watch parties with Rowe and Kev all football season. They never had a proud look on their face when that team was out there. And those are two guys that love LSU. And then I saw Rowe on Tuesday, proud to be an LSU Tiger, proud of what his university is doing in that building.
They were watching the football games as if, like, I just want this to be over.
Right?
And that's not a detriment to what they can bring to a content perspective, it was they were almost disgusted at the football that they were watching.
Well, and they were in the position of they loved LSU so much, it was like, I can't be as honest as I want to be about this because it's that
I can't talk bad about her.
Because they've done everything for me.
But this is not fair.
And then, but to see his face on Tuesday,
I'm telling
I would
you.
love to talk to Kev too, just to see his perspective as well. Because
That might be the biggest tell of anything we've had happen in the offseason.
I've replayed it in my mind. Like, he is proud. And if you haven't watched it, I'm telling you to go onto our YouTube channel and watch. I believe I posted it on Wednesday. There's the YouTube video posted on Wednesday. Go listen to Roe talk about the current state of LSU. It is beautiful. If you love LSU, you need to listen to it because it's beautiful. Truly. We'll take a quick break here. We've rolled right through hour number one. We appreciate our friends here at Southern Regional for housing our show every single day, for taking great care of us. You see the logos everywhere on the koozie, on the folder, on the pin here, Southern Regional pin.
Oh.
And, of course, right there on the wall next to me. You can't see it, but I'm sure when Mr. Fun or Chucky Sunshine pop in, you'll get a really good look at it. But make sure you go follow their social media, their Instagram, at Southern_Regional_Medical_CTR, Southern Regional Medical Center. There he is.
There he is.
Chucky Sunshine.
Morning.
Happy Friday, sir.
Happy Friday.
How are we doing?
Good. I'm Brian.
What we got here? Oh.
Let's see. I don't know what this all is, but
Well, I'm about to go through it live here on the show. How are you?
good.
What's up?
Oh, we're doing very good. We're doing very good.
How are you? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I'll be back.
Okay. How about that bad boy right there?
Do you think these still work?
All-State BCS National Championship game from January 7th, 2008.
How did that game go?
I believe LSU won a national championship on that day.
B.D. Wells did score on the second play of the game.
First second, yeah. I like
We've
being
got
Wells.
September 8th, Virginia Tech Tiger Stadium.
Oh.
Great
How about
game.
that one, LC?
My dad talks about that game.
What else
I
we
was
got
there.
over here?
Beat the hell out of them.
We've got
Buddy.
2007 SEC
Hurdle.
Football Championship, December 1st, 2007, in the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, Georgia. We've got old Lester. Look at that. Look at that face.
Whatever.
Middle Tennessee on September 15th.
Oh, okay.
There you go. We've got South Carolina. Big Glenn Dorsey.
I want that. Rod Perley started that game.
This one? Mm-hmm. There you go. You can have that. Glenn Dorsey
I knew
right
this
here.
meant something to me.
2007.
Colt David.
Big Glenn Dorsey. Someone asked our guy from Walk On Red Shirts, our Clemson guy. Remember who we talked to before the Clemson game? He will also come on our show before the Clemson game this year as well. He asked me yesterday because he saw a video of Glenn Dorsey. He was like,
How good was he?
where does Glenn Dorsey rank all-time defensive players?
Oh.
And I know this is a tough one for Lloyd because of his heartstrings. I said 2, all-time number 2. There he is. Look at Big Glenn right there.
Tyron's one.
Tyron, then Glenn. Pat Pete is the sticking point.
That's
But
what I
I
asked
do
because
think-
I didn't watch Glenn Dorsey, so I
he
genuinely
was
don't. That's what I'm saying.
unbelievable.
I want to
A
know
monster.
because I know.
Here you go, Wyatt. This one's for you.
Oh, thank you.
This is Florida from 2007.
Oh, the number one game I wish I could have been at.
I was
And
there.
there's a cheerleader on the ticket for you.
Oh, thank you.
Auburn, October 20th from 2007.
Is that Mikey's wife?
It's not.
You just.
I hope not.
Why?
Louisiana Tech, November 10th,
Not having
2007.
good thoughts.
What else we got here? Oh, there you go. Arkansas, November 23rd.
No,
Oh,
no,
this is
no,
the
no,
it's not.
no,
This
no.
isn't the first one I remember. 2009.
07?
2009 was the
That's 07.
the Trent Holiday. Yeah.
That's the first game that I actually paid
Darren
attention to.
McFadden did a number.
the another ticket from
Killed
the
us.
2007 SEC Championship. Oh, another Virginia Tech one. There you go.
In
Got 2 of those for
Blacksburg?
you, Lloyd. Another
No.
Middle Tennessee. Shout out. So
I
these
believe
are
he
all-
threw for
these are
over
repeats
200
here.
yards.
And then what do we have? Holy. Coach, I'm about to patch this onto my T-shirt.
Yeah, my cock.
What is that one?
We've got
Oh yeah.
3 2020 jersey patches.
Oh, perfect.
Could you sew that into your skin?
I was gonna say I'll put it on my forehead.
dude.
Scan me in.
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Brand it.
That is elite. Look at that.
That's awesome.
National championship. Can't wait for the one that says 2027 on it.
Heck yeah.
Right, guys? You following? Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But we appreciate all of you. We appreciate Chucky Sunshine, of course, popping in this morning. We will take a quick break here, come back, open up hour number 2, talk a little bit of LSU baseball, and get you a little bit ready for the World Cup. We'll let Wyatt talk a little footy right after this.
WARDO'S was created in honor of Alan Ward Granting III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, WARDO'S was born. So go visit WARDO'S today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Branding at GOMART and On The Go Deli.
GOMART has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by WARDO'S Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's a repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here as we open up hour number 2 on this Friday morning after we just went completely silent here in the studio while watching Patrick Peterson and Glenn Dorsey just absolutely wreak havoc on opposing offenses because
That's what they did.
God, that's what LSU was, man.
They're getting there.
They are. No, I'm excited about this defense, but just watching that, Patrick Peterson, I said it, he might have looked better than he played, which is unbelievable because he was the best player on every football field he stepped on. But he looks awesome.
They used to, when ESPN the magazine was a thing, and I'm dating myself again, but Kirk Herbstreit would give out best in the uniform, and Pat won it 3 years in a row.
As he should.
Yeah, so it's put a picture up it was him and Julio.
Yeah.
It was and then they played against each other.
And then they lined up 1v1. It's
you don't have to know anything. If you could be Freddie from
right, Germany.
That's not real, but it'd be this is football. I'd be I want to watch more of that.
Yeah,
that's college playing. That's NFL players in college,
right?
And they're 18.
No, I mean it's
how
it's because that's the thing. Nobody could guard Julio in college. Nobody lined up across Julio
and nobody could score on Pat
besides Pat. But then you get to the NFL and it was Pat Pete lined up across from Megatron. And it was
easy work.
I'll
bet on 7 every day or 21.
And I will watch this until my eyes bleed.
And
they won't ever
it
bleed.
Was good on good.
Yeah,
you got
the
me.
Best.
I'm gonna get mine though.
It's the best. And our biggest takeaway was we cannot get to football fast enough. I cannot wait to watch LSU football.
Because if you're Greg McElroy, every other day except for one day a year, you're I'm going to throw it to number 8 every play, and I think I'll be okay.
Yep.
And then it was, I can't do it today. Because 7's across from oh, God, they're both ooh.
Oh, I actually have to go through my reads today?
Yeah. Who else on the team?
Yeah.
You know how easy my life was?
He doesn't have 15 feet of separation
and don't you forget, Ja Eugene is out there somewhere.
He is. Ready to dap up Pat Pete after a pick.
Yeah. Look, Earth
Legends.
covers 30% of land covers 30% of the Earth. Ja Eugene covers the rest.
Amen.
That was a shirt.
And then
5-star from Michigan, big flip.
And then of course the Glenn Dorsey highlights as well.
Putt.
An absolute mammoth of a man that Auburn had to put a hit out on to try to stop him because they could not do anything else.
He does get a lot of people think that play ruined his career. He definitely was not the same, but he did come back his junior year and had markedly a better year than he did as a sophomore. But he was a step slower. But he was still that good.
Because that's how good he was.
Wild.
And then you had Tyson Jackson, who was the 3rd overall pick.
It was silly. It was absolutely silly.
Let's get back to that.
That was the best.
A factory. Because they I was watching McAfee yesterday, and they put up the 2019 draft. And they fudged it a little bit of being able to take Derek Stingley and say he was the 3rd overall pick. Because he is on that team. But it wasn't the 2019 draft class. It was just everybody from 2019 where they got picked. You had 5 first-round picks. And 3 of them were in the top 5. Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Derek Stingley. Makes sense that you won that every game like that.
Yeah. No, I mean,
and it does go, look, Nick Saban hat tip.
Right.
Because fuck you, man. That thing should have been a runaway, and somehow the boogeyman was alive.
No, and I will contend, I did not think LSU was beatable in 2019. I did not want Alabama to sneak into the playoff.
That was the second best team in the country.
They are upset.
No, the biggest play of LSU's season, I will always contend. 3rd and 10. You throw a check down. They blitz Joe Burrow. Clyde picks it up off his heels and trucks a guy for 6 yards. And you pick up a 3rd. Because they had all the momentum in that game. And you picked up a massive 3rd and 10. If you punt the ball away right there, they take the lead. Because as much as you can't stop that LSU offense, I'll always say that Alabama offense was fucking unbelievable.
They had to cheat.
But no, I mean, I didn't want to see them. I still want to see Nick again, really. I
don't know if No, I never will, because you can go back to 2011 when I remember where I was watching that Oklahoma State game against Iowa. Was it Iowa State?
Yep, Saki Cafe.
Was it Fred's?
Are you kidding me?
bogeys. Freds or bogeys. And Freds. One of the two.
He said you remember where you were.
The
The story's coming
He
apart.
was at a bar, so now I understand
yeah.
why he's not remembering it as clearly.
Yeah, but it was Freds, I believe. But I was trying to rally the entire, like, I was 1 against a million.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are y'all doing this to yourself? We don't want to see Alabama. We don't want this upset to happen right now.
No,
I'm
we
just
don't.
like,
This is the national championship.
Like, call me pussy.
Yeah.
I get it. I want the chip. But everything works out the way that it does. But I remember being like, this is when I would say something.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all are, this is not what you want.
Well, stupid.
Yeah. Like,
No, I mean, one of the biggest roars that Tiger Stadium got was the Texas A&M game when they showed Alabama and Auburn on the screen.
Which is crazy.
And Auburn had defeated Alabama. It was like, the boogeyman has been put to sleep.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that.
We'll play Ohio State, Clemson.
Oh, I'm not
Oklahoma.
worried about any
Not
of that.
worried about it.
And it's one man. Like,
Yeah.
I know the team was stacked.
It's
in
all of
Tuscaloosa,
it. He
but
had
it
all of the
was-
Infinity Stones.
It was him.
Ugh.
And I was thinking about it a little bit this morning. I was thinking about Nick and LSU and I was thinking about Ole Miss, LSU now, right? Because that's kind of our comparison is like, well, we know kind of how it goes with what Ole Miss is going through because Nick left LSU, now he went to the pros and then comes back, he goes to Alabama, a division rival, the whole thing, and dominates us for 15 years, right? But for the first handful of years that Nick was in Tuscaloosa, I mean, LSU won a national championship. It was markedly better, right? And then LSU had just kind of gotten away from the Saban way, and Saban became what he needed Alabama to become, and just wins. What? How many did he win? 6 national championships?
6 total. I think he won 5 at Alabama.
5 at Alabama. Right? He just dominates LSU. And I was thinking about, LSU Ole Miss this year, and I was like, thinking about some of Lane's comments on the, you won't understand why I left for a handful of years. You won't get why I'm at LSU for a couple of years. And it's not a cop-out from now, but it's saying you won't see the drop-off for Ole Miss maybe as big this season because they still have my players. Mm-hmm. But at some point you will see that drop-off, and you will see the uptick at LSU because it'll get away from Lane Kiffin's Ole Miss and become, whether it's Pete Golding or if they hire another coach, right? And you will see LSU become Lane Kiffin's LSU. I was thinking about it, I was like, I remember being on the other side of that. Like, when LSU won in 2007, it was, well, those are Nick's players, right? Those are Nick's recruits. This is Nick's team. Congratulations, Les, but it's not because of you.
Not so easy without my guys.
And then you see it turn into, over the next decade and a half, okay, it really was Nick because he dominated LSU. And so, I'm interested to see if the same realization comes about for Ole Miss fans when they get farther away from Lane and realize everything good that's happened. Because they are going on this power trip of, look at what Ole Miss has done over the last 5 years. And I was like, well, congratulations. But the man who did that for the 5 years is now here.
There's a reason that people wanted to hire him.
He's not there anymore.
They didn't want Ole Miss.
Right.
They wanted Lane
him,
Kiffin.
right? And so I
guess if we go through the annals of time, it's all Drew Brees' fault, but that's okay.
It is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
That
I saw
somebody,
that. I think I sent that to you all on Twitter.
You did. It was like, what's the biggest domino effect in sports? And it was
truly
literally this moment changed history for the Chargers, the Saints, the Dolphins.
Oh, you got me.
Alabama and LSU. It changed it changed the future for all 5 of those programs. Because we can talk about Les as much as we want. If Nick doesn't go back to Alabama, Les
dominates
and wins 8 national championships.
If Nick never leaves.
Well, no, I'm saying, but because the Drew Brees, Nick had already
tied
left.
to it twice.
Right, but Nick had already left at that point.
If he gets Drew Brees at Miami.
Because that's the Drew Brees. The Drew Brees
I know,
injury
but
isn't Nick leaving. Nick had already left.
I know that. I'm very aware.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, even if it is that, he wanted to come back before that. But then
Right.
so it's actually Danny Cannell's dad's fault. who was the team doctor for the Miami Dolphins, who said Drew Brees no good.
Yeah.
Actually, Dante Culpepper, who's 45 pounds overweight, that's who you should get.
That's who you should. Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
Great call.
I mean,
buddy.
obviously, it's something that it's the funniest thing that you can talk about.
Yeah.
Like if you take acid and talk about LSU and the New Orleans Saints,
As we
you
can-
will end up with the Drew Brees, Nick
Yeah.
Saban paradox.
If we can,
and you just like, I don't know what.
at
to
some
do.
point during the month of July, we will end up doing a whole 2-hour show about that because it'll just come up. But speaking,
So I
of,
was there for the
Yeah.
Super Bowl in New Orleans, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But if I don't know who I would be as a man if I just had.
LSU fans aren't LSU fans without.
If we had Nick Saban for
You
that
think we're
amount of
spoiled
time.
now?
Oh, we would be
Oh,
insult- like the way we
insufferable.
talk about Alabama.
Right.
Yeah.
We would, and we're worse, like because we care more. They didn't care.
Right.
Right.
They had such.
We've
a long,
always cared.
Yeah, and then that's our.
Yeah.
That's my pappy.
There it is.
But just don't know what kind of at the college I'd have been awful.
Oh my gosh.
High school, I'd have been
But
awful.
speaking of domino effects,
Jared Mitchell would be an NFL player.
he probably very true. Speaking of domino effects,
Speaking of domino effects,
this MLB proposal that came out yesterday could be. We'll just play, big hypothetical here. We'll just say this gets passed as is, right? Not that there's any amendments or any changes to it. And it gets passed, which essentially means no more high schoolers to the MLB. They all have to go to college and play, at least 2 years, right? But have to be 20 years old, whatever. I think like we talked about a little bit before, there will likely be some amendments on, if it becomes a one-and-done type rule, whatever. But if it gets passed and high school players have to go to college, can't go straight to the pros, the domino effect this would have for Jay Johnson, for college baseball in general, would be massive. The domino effect it would have for Jay Johnson and LSU, it would put them on an even higher pedestal than they're already on. So the proposed, the MLB Today proposes from Jeff Fasson. The MLB Today proposed an overall domestic amateur entry system that removes high school players from the draft, makes college players eligible after sophomore year, shortens draft from 20 to 12 rounds, and cuts bonus pool from current $358.7 million to $200 million, sources tell ESPN. The part we will focus on is that there will be no more straight out of high school to the MLB. And what that would mean is that Jay Johnson LSU just get even better. Because, one, it would change the whole dynamic of the sport. We get to follow recruiting in a different way. It'd be more fun. The baseball would be better because there's better players making it to campus, all the things, right? And we can backtrack through history and talk about all the guys that would have made it to campus, right? And we can go back just 2 years and be like, well, Connor Griffin, what's my freaking Miz with the Milwaukee Brewers? I mean, he had been a pitcher on that LSU team in 2023.
I think he actually came from JUCO.
Was he JUCO?
I don't think he was a high school.
But whatever, he's a freak.
He's unreal.
But this rule would put Jay Johnson LSU in the driver's seat that they're already in, just in a faster car. Because they do one thing, right? They recruit high school baseball better than anybody else. They recruit the best players out of high school. They battle with the MLB now better than anyone else does. But if now there is no battle, they would still continue to put together number one classes and get them to campus. The biggest domino I think that could come out of this would be, since the baseball gets better, I think the TV contract comes down the line sooner, which would in turn allow baseball, LSU baseball specifically, to make more money, which means what? When you make more money, you invest more money. And you would now be able to spend more money in baseball. So you would now get better high school players and have more money to spend, and Jay Johnson and LSU will continue to run college baseball for the next however many years. Wyatt, what was your reaction to this this proposal coming across the timeline yesterday?
Yeah, obviously very excited. I agree with your point on the high school recruiting. LSU is probably the best school in the country right now in high school recruiting. I don't think that benefits anybody more than LSU, but I think you mentioned it. The biggest part of this for me, as not just an LSU baseball fan, but a college baseball fan in general, would be the potential to just kind of upgrade the product that is college baseball, upgrade the sport in general, and obviously have better players around the country, and hopefully be able to get a TV deal. Because we talk about the NIL aspect so much. If this is a sport that can get a TV deal and end up getting close to being in the green or being in the green, that means LSU, it makes more financial sense to invest in baseball. And if LSU, it makes more financial sense for them to invest in baseball, the rest of the country is cooked. Because this is, as much as we talk about football, and football is amazing, this is LSU's bread and butter sport, is college baseball. So if it makes more financial sense to invest in baseball and maybe puts it on that same level as basketball or women's basketball, or maybe even above both of them, because nothing will touch football, obviously, that is music to Jay Johnson's ears, because they could turn this thing into something really, really special.
No, I mean, the TV deal to me is the biggest domino in this whole thing. Because I do think, of course, it gets better players to LSU. They recruit high school better than anybody else. They would continue to do that. They get a number 1, number 2 class every single year. And just go look at the last 5 years under Jay Johnson and the classes they've been able to put together. Right, it's been elite every single time.
Just saw Jaden Hill get his first save by striking out Alex Bregman.
Pretty cool, right? That's LSU baseball, right? That is the pitch. It is the best program in the sport, and it recruits high school better than anybody else. But if the TV contract comes through, and like we said, LSU and Louisiana are in the place of they are focused on making money, right? They invest money into football because what does it do? You want to make the most money out of it. You invest money in men's basketball because you're not making as much money as you could, right? So they invest the money to make the money. They're investing money in baseball and already viewing it as a moneymaker because it's not as deep in the red as most programs, most schools. If it gets into the point where, like Wyatt said, it gets the TV contract and it is a moneymaker regardless of success, because that's the test case with men's basketball, right? It was a dead program, not good, and they were making $2 million a year, right? They were in the green by $2 million without winning games and making March Madness or doing anything relevant, right? And we're still in the green by $2 million. They were still making a profit. So it shows once you get the TV deal, you're automatically making a profit. Now, how good are you? How many viewers? That is LSU baseball. Will do that regardless, right? They will continue to bring eyes in regardless. And if this gets them the contract, they will not only be in the green, they will be a big-time money maker, which means it's a big-time money investor, which means it puts LSU into another stratosphere compared to what they're already in. And they're putting together the best offseason in college baseball right now. It would be a massive domino for LSU baseball. And it would make our lives and make this show so much more fun. And it already is extremely fun because they're already really good. But it's crazy to even say the words, utter the words. It would take LSU baseball to the next level because you're at the top. What's the next level?
Right. I wonder if this goes through, because if I'm certainly the SEC, I'm looking at the same way that college football is looking at the NFL, of like that's the model. I'm looking at Major League Baseball and going, they're making gobs of money, and we're not doing anything with a product that could be as, I don't want to say as good or better, but as second to Major League Baseball, and there's nothing in comparison.
Yeah.
And people love baseball. Mm-hmm. Do you change if you move to like the SEC did with football, with add a conference game to your schedule to make every game entertaining? Do you think that you see maybe baseball go to like a division type setup where it's not just the SEC plays the SEC, but it becomes National League, American League, but it's almost what ACC, SEC that plays more times than they do right now. Or you fill your schedule, like maybe you add games.
Yeah.
And but if it becomes that where you have more players, expanded rosters, because you're adding high school kids that can't go anywhere else, so now you have more players, more money, and now you're on TV more. Mm-hmm. All of this goes hand in hand with like the major league market and what they're doing, because that's why Major League Baseball doesn't want to change a thing, and they don't. The only thing that they're discussing is a salary cap, and the players don't want it, and the owners do, but it's because y'all don't even have to worry about it, to be honest. Everybody's doing fine.
Right.
And the hardest thing for Major League Baseball is to get to Major League Baseball. If you have a version of that in college, that could be like Jay Johnson mentioned Connor Griffin. He's like, I can't tell him to come to LSU when he just got paid $90 million. If he had to come to school, he would come to LSU. But that like the eyeballs that you would get for a year for a 6'5", 230-pound freshman, whatever the fuck he wants to play, would be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like this, you can't turn that away. Instead, you don't even get to see him play until he's in the bigs. Like you're not tuning in to watch him. Like same thing with. Like, Bryce Harper's the ultimate example where he skirted every rule to, like, I'm a Major League Baseball player.
Right.
Like, get me there. I'll go play JUCO with wooden bats. Okay, like, do whatever you want. Same thing with Tim Tebow in high school. It's like, you're homeschooled, but I'm actually going to go to the best school in Florida to play quarterback there.
Right.
Whatever. It all works out the way it does. But if you actually set up what baseball could be, and the model is right in front of you, you could make so much money.
No, I think depending on how they – because that's been the biggest development and change
62?
For college football is the postseason and the way that's structured changes the way you schedule the regular season. If baseball stays and incentivizes, like college baseball incentivizes –
Baseball could run for another month.
I don't know why they wouldn't incentivize more playing – go play ACC teams, go play Big Ten teams, go play – like – you still play your midweeks against like your in-state schools.
Monday,
and the smaller
Wednesday,
schools.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Like, why wouldn't you play?
Or Tuesday, Thursday.
Well, and like instead of playing Sac State, right,
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go play
North Carolina.
Right, like go play because those will draw more eyes, bring in more money. And if you incentivize that, because it all comes down to you have to make sure it's incentivized through the postseason. You cannot hurt teams for scheduling those games. And I think RPI does a good job at incentivizing those games somewhat. Like, they don't hurt you that bad if you lose to a good team.
Right.
I think if there's now an incentive of, well, you'll make more money if you schedule it, okay, we're going to schedule it. Because now it removes the RPI brain of, well, I will schedule Sac State and Milwaukee and Northeastern, because that's Jay having the RPI mind he does of those guys. Those teams are going to be tournament teams. They're going to win a lot of games. So it helps us RPI-wise, and we should win them because they're not that good.
Yeah.
Well, now if there's an incentive to not schedule those and schedule bigger teams, because now you get the RPI and you'll make more money, it would lead to more and better baseball.
Yeah. I think, well, the RPI right now, it's actually kind of the opposite of college football, where it incentivizes you not playing bad teams, because you'll play like a bad team in like a Wednesday midweek or a Tuesday midweek, and you'll lose RPI points whether you win or lose. That's a little bit too far with it, but if you go the Lloyd route of what he's talking about, where you go like divisions, there's a case to be made there where you take like the eye test part of it out of it, and let's just go strictly record. Yeah. Like, what's everyone's record? Literally just like Major League Baseball, because I do think if this passes, there is a massive opportunity for college baseball to make a lot of money and kind of change the game with what they're doing and be that big competitor, be what college football is to the NFL, which is just a small step behind it, simply because the players in the other league are better. You know what I mean?
No, it would put college baseball on steroids. Like, it would put a jetpack on college baseball and shoot it to the moon, because it is already an elite sport to watch. Like, if you actually sit down, you lock in, you watch, it is excellent, right? And it would now enhance the theatrics of it all, the actual playing, the players, the notoriety, all of it would be enhanced. It would make it that much better, and it would be unbelievable.
Carl Dunn makes a good point. Like, there's a very real chance that Major League Baseball has a lockout. This would be the time to do it. Like, just force this thing down the pipe.
Yeah, be awesome.
And that would be like, talk about, that's a jetpack on a jetpack.
Oh my,
college baseball. It's like, we don't have anything to watch
because
and they have nowhere to go.
Like, professional baseball regular season does not have that much draw to it. Like, the MLB regular season isn't something that draws a lot of attention unless you are it's when they get to the postseason, right? The college baseball regular season, that is where they would be like, we can turn this thing into a like, people would watch North Carolina LSU every weekend. Like, you're telling me you're not going to schedule Georgia Tech versus Arkansas?
Right.
Like, it would, I mean, like, I'm going to watch, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they don't do an ACC SEC challenge in baseball like they do in basketball, right? Basketball, that's one of the things I like about basketball, is that they schedule that to where we want Duke versus Florida. Like, we want to watch that, so we're going to make a weekend where that game gets scheduled. Football, right? They've hinted at the Big Ten SEC weekend, you know? For baseball, I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Right. And my biggest thing that I think college baseball actually holds the advantage over Major League Baseball and I think helps them here is the atmospheres in these stadiums.
Yes.
You talk about a Major League Baseball team, 162, half of those are at home. You play 81 home games. 60 to 70 of those games are not going to be filled up crowd-wise. It's hard to get people to go to that many games and actually have that level of care.
Yeah.
College baseball, you've got college kids. You're telling me I can go and drink, get fucked up, and then go watch my college baseball team play against the number 3 team in the country in the box? That is unbelievable.
Do you remember the Wednesday we sat there when LSU played Nichols, and we were like,
there's a lot of people here.
It's a Wednesday, and this place is packed. And it's like, well, imagine if on that Wednesday, and I still think you'll still get your in-state schools because it helps their programs. They make the money.
Different tournament.
You will still schedule that.
Put it on D1 baseball.
But imagine that Tuesday being a one-day game against name a Power 4 team, and it'd be like, I mean, LSU versus Oregon State on a Tuesday in Alec Box. Guess what it's going to be? It's going to be packed.
Right.
Kids will not go to school the next morning.
It's a sickness.
This would be from the LSU's. Of course, LSU will be talked about because LSU is the premier product in this sport. It would put college baseball on steroids.
It would be unbelievable.
Like it would be crazy, and it would put it to the level of where, like Andrew Massey says in the chat, like there's college game day for football, there's college game day for basketball. It will now happen for baseball because they'll have a TV contract, and you will put
Give me baseball tonight back with
baseball
Harold
tonight.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
like it would be
Saturday night baseball.
This is the time, like you said with the lockout. This is the time to do it, and it would be elite, and it would once again put what school at the epicenter of everything.
Nobody benefits more than LSU.
It puts LSU is the hub for this. Like LSU football is getting game day for probably 3 weekends this year. LSU baseball would get game day
every
nonstop.
Yeah.
It's just nobody does it like LSU.
Oh, Micah, Skip.
I mean,
for an LSU game.
It would be elite. This would be one of the biggest. Like we talk about big domino effects in the sport.
Yeah.
This would be one of the, if this ruling passes or what, it would be one of the biggest domino effects. It is. No, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't do the one and done route because it also benefits the players, right? Like, I don't think Darren Peterson or AJ DeBonsa or Cameron Boozer lost anything by not going straight to the NBA out of high school. They got a year in college. They got to develop, and they're still going to be the 1, 2, 3 picks, right? Like it didn't hurt Darren Peterson's draft stock to play a year at Kansas,
and it should have.
And he didn't even
play
do it right? Like, but it helped. Like Kyrie Irving was the number 1 pick out of high school. Played 6 games. He was still the number 1 pick. Like it doesn't hurt players to go to school out of high school for 1 year. That's why I think the one and done route is the way this will likely go because Connor Griffin, don't make him go to school for 3 years. He's just got to be here for 1. Now, selfishly,
would you want to hit 700?
I would have loved Connor Griffin to be at LSU for 3 years. But for him personally, he just needs 1 year there. But let him get the 1 year, let him get the experience, let him see the jump from high school to college, and then go play a couple of games in AA, get called up to AAA for a week, and then go straight to the majors.
Right. And I think it was A.J. Pierzynski who used to catch for the White Sox, that clip. And he was like, well, it kills the minor leagues. It makes college baseball the minor leagues for Major League Baseball. Yeah.
Good.
Why would you not want that? And to me, they're arguing.
Have you watched a minor league game?
No. No one watches minor league games anyway. There's no way
that's
they
what
make
he's
money.
saying.
Who cares?
And the funny thing is, I'm playing MLB The Show yesterday on the Xbox.
You Paul Tuckett?
The parts of the game that I'm drawn to are playing
college.
The 2 college games that you get to play.
Right.
And I'm like, man, can I get through the minors already? Because I don't want to play for the Sod Poodles or the Montgomery Biscuits. I want to get to the name a team in the pro. Like you want to play on MLB
the
The
Red
Show.
Sox.
I want
Right.
to play for LSU and then go play for the Red Sox. Like I don't care about even in the video game. I don't want to play minor league baseball.
Yeah.
Because you go from one atmosphere, even in the fucking game,
Yeah.
where it's like Omaha's
Omaha's
awesome.
cool.
Now I'm in. I'm
Well, and it's
a
even-
barn doodle.
And it's even this disgusting. It's even this disgusting grind in the game. Like
Yeah, it does
I'm
feel
still
like grind.
I'm hitting 800 for 3 months in
Right.
the
Call
in
Big
Double A.
Dog up.
Can you call me up now?
Right.
No, you got to go through it. And that's AJPrzinsky.com. That guy is an all-time cocksucker. But that's why he's like, I had to do it this way, so they should have to do it
Well,
this
and
way.
one of the points they made was like, well, it hurts these high school kids that are getting drafted. They're not making as much money. You can still make your money when
In
you
college.
get drafted out of college. The only difference is you now have more tape to evaluate them off of, and the right guys are going to be getting paid that money. You're not going to draft a high schooler and give him $9 million because you drafted him top 10 and you realize, oh, this kid actually kind of sucks. You're actually going to get them. That's going to happen in college.
Right.
So you're actually hurting the colleges a little bit in that sense of your evaluations. If they're off,
Right.
they're going to suck in college. But then the Major League Baseball draft, you're going to kind of know who's good. You're still going to have busts and whatnot. But I don't understand that point at all.
That's stupid.
No, because that is the biggest, even us trying to cover a singular team, LSU.
Right.
I have no clue what's going to happen in the draft with the high school. It's not like football at all.
You just
where
can't. You
you
can't follow it.
No, there's nowhere like.
It's impossible. Like
Well, it's because I don't know. They might not come.
Jason
like-
Armstrong is
Good at
Yeah, he's a one-off
savant.
Like they don't, the people don't do that. Like, but he loves it because he knows it because he experienced it like that. Like
Yeah,
Mikey
of
and
course.
Jared, they can talk it because they lived it. You almost have to
to.
live it to actually understand it. Because like I don't pay attention to baseball recruiting because I'll figure it out. Like I'll look at it when like our guy yesterday. The lefty pitcher, like when he withdraws his name and he's coming to campus.
Now I care.
Now I'm focused.
I
Now I'm
followed you.
watching.
That's
Now I'm watching you
literally what
strike
I
out
did.
11
Yeah,
guys
in 4 innings.
and it was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, but like now I'm locked in
Yeah,
because I know
93
you're
from
going
the
to be
left side plays with a wipeout slider. Yeah, you can come here.
Deal done. But like that's the other win for this. It creates a whole nother level. Like on three is like, well, now we're gonna hop right into the baseball recruiting game because now you can follow it.
Right.
Now you're interested in it because when Connor Griffin commits, it's not going to be the mindset of,
Oh, he's gonna get drafted 5th.
well, it's cool, right? But he's a top 5 pick. Like that's that, you know, because that's the bummer with baseball recruiting is, well, it's I want to get excited that the number 1 player in the country is committed, but he's not going to make it
Who
here.
are the most popular players for LSU baseball in your life? It's the guys that like we could have gone to the draft.
Bregman and Cruz.
Bregman,
like, those
Cruz.
Are the big ones.
I mean,
that's what I'm.
that's what it is.
saying.
It's the ones
Right.
that should have gone.
Like Curiel
Yeah.
is on that list
No,
of guys that
100%.
like you could have gone to play.
Right.
Like I'm glad like you do appreciate them more because they picked LSU over the
Right.
trappings
Yeah.
of early success. Like you can sign for a 1.5 out of high school at 18 years old.
Yeah.
Or you could go to college for 3 years. And
Right,
they're like,
right.
I want to go to LSU.
Well, and I think it benefits baseball as a whole
It
as
does.
well because it's like Connor Griffin, who is this one-of-one generational prospect, he kind of
Went away.
disappeared for like a year and a half. You didn't get to market him to the sport, and then he just popped up. And now he's in the major leagues again, right? And I don't remember how it worked for Bryce Harper. I assume it didn't take him that long to get to the majors. But that's like, from the prospect sense, kind of the LeBron James of baseball as like this generational prospect. He disappeared in the minors for a year and a half, 2 years, however long it was. Imagine if you could get these guys to college campuses, get that TV deal. You can market them to the entire baseball fan base the same way you would do like an AJ Dybonsa. You know what I mean? And you're seeing them play in college. You're seeing them dominate college, and then they get drafted, and then they spend less time in the minor leagues. And then when they make it to Major League Baseball, it's even bigger. Even more people
Right.
know who they are. And it's easily more marketable.
And think about how many Bengals fans were added in 2020 and in 2021. Like, I never watched a Bengals game in my life, and now I'm figuring out, do I need to buy NFL Sunday tickets so I can watch Joe and Jamar play?
Right.
It would be the same thing in baseball because
Crack
I've
streams.
never watched the Pirates play ever. But every time Skeens pitch,
I'm woke.
I want
to watch it.
I want to turn it on. I want to watch Dylan Cruz play. Like, that's another advantage that the MLB would get out of this is
You could follow
you
your
grow fan
stars.
bases
Yeah.
because LSU fans want to watch LSU players succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Like wherever Curiel gets drafted, LSU fans are going to watch him play in the pros when he gets called up. Like, how many fans did
the Mariners and the Red Sox get
the Astros whenever they draft Bregman?
Oh,
like,
my God.
LSU fans are now diehard Astros fans because it's 1, 4 hours away. It's the closest team, and 2, Alex Bregman is now on that team. Like,
and it's the team that is in your
this is making, as we keep talking about it, it's making so much sense.
I mean, this is free.
I'm sure there is an argument against it. I don't know what the Major League Baseball argument is because we are biased towards the college side of the game. Like, to me, though, yeah, like we have talked about it for 15 minutes. Why would you
it's
not
making so much?
It makes so much sense.
Because, like, why would you not? Like,
I'd love to know Poggi's.
I'm going to watch the Mariners. Yeah, Poggi would have.
Because he's a Major League Baseball guy.
He is. Like, I'm going to watch the Mariners. Like, you know how
when
excited
Kate
I am
Anderson
that
starts his first game.
You know how
like,
excited I am that
Anthony
Anthony Ianson is on the Red Sox because I love the Red Sox and I get to watch Ant.
When Jacob Berry makes it to the majors from the Marlins,
like
super excited.
I mean, Gage Jump. He played LSU for 1 year, and I'm turning on the A's.
Jump day.
Like, I'm tuning in because LSU, like,
and he was here for a hot breath.
And it's not just LSU that's like that. It's multiple schools are the same way with their players, and that is a whole nother fan stream that the MLB would be adding. Like,
it's just it's silly that I don't know why it takes me or you to be like this is the idea.
It's genius.
The more we've talked about it and explored new avenues,
the
more we're been like, why has this not been done 30 years ago?
Like, I mean, you're not adding fans when you draft the kid out of high school. You know, like I would, of course, like say,
come have a seat right over here.
Say McHale, right? Because he's when he was at Central. I mean, because that's when I was in high school. He was like, he was a freaking demon on the mound. It was unbelievable. Like, if he gets drafted out of high school when he goes and he plays in the pros, like, I would be excited, right? Central people would be excited to watch him play.
One game.
But it's not the same. But the Central fan base is nothing compared to the LSU fan base. Now, if McHale balls out at LSU, gets drafted, goes plays in the pros, now the entire LSU fan base is locked in. Like, there's levels to it, and that is, it makes so much sense for this to happen.
And even if you are a McHale Hilliard, where it's 4 years in college, you still get that.
Yeah.
Like you're like McHale Hilliard, the LSU legend.
The LSU legend, Mike Day, baby.
Yeah, thank you. Can you throw 110 more pitches again?
Yeah, I will.
On Friday this time?
I'll do it.
Yeah, legend.
That's
like you still get the the benefit of that. Like,
go to college.
And who was the catcher for? What is it? I forget. He was hurt.
Hunter Fiducia?
No. It was this year. Like that, he had a bad wheel. He sprained his ankle. But
for Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Deaton LaChance?
Yeah, they couldn't take him out the lineup. But that's what college baseball is too.
Yes.
Where it's like you're playing, and then you go and hit a 450-foot nuke when you're hurt, and it's like, college baseball.
Yeah.
Like, you could still romanticize it, but then there's also be like, this is awesome. Like, I would like to see Connor Griffin play.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to.
Awesome.
No, it makes entirely too much sense.
Yeah.
Like, it just, and this would be huge.
Add on to the box.
They would have to. You would have.
That is the thing that makes me the most excited.
That's the thing, is that this is the domino effect, right? Like, if these are the games,
Savannah Bananas.
If these are the games that get scheduled, you're not going to have enough room for LSU UNC on a Monday.
Right.
Like, you have to expand because this is now it's big time games every time you step on the diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's College World Series baseball every time you play.
And Jared was saying this before even this was a conversation. He was, because we would go to games in 23, and then when he came in town in 25, and it's like, we're in standing room only. Like, just when you walk up, it's like, you could put more seats here and more people would come.
100%.
Oh, you could restructure
because people have a incredibly tough time getting season tickets to LSU baseball because they it's like going to the Masters. Like, I'm not giving my ticket up. It's my great
I've been
dead
using this
granddad's.
forever.
Yep. It's like they're mine, and it's at capacity for season tickets. Like, you could apply and you'll be on the list for 15 years if you just made it bigger. And I get some of the aspects of, but you take away that Tuesday night game where people still go.
Right.
But now it's Tuesday again.
I mean, Duty Noble.
That place could.
It changed me.
It did.
Change
like,
me
I mean,
bit.
we paid for GA tickets.
It had the best seats in the house.
And then you can go stand behind the right field wall.
Or sit on the dugout.
Like, I mean, the tickets were $25.
And you could see it, whatever you.
And we got to stand next to a cooler and a grill.
And a fake veteran.
So,
shout out to that guy.
Well, y'all standing for me.
He was so. I wish we could have watched the whole game.
He was
I
not,
love that man.
He
He was
was
so
not
cool.
a fake veteran.
Yes, he would.
No, he
his
lied
whole
about
life
his-
is a lie.
he
No,
lied
he
about
lied
the
about
seat.
having the seat. I don't know that he was a fake veteran.
No, it's not. A fake
I don't
veteran.
believe anything that comes out of that man's mouth. He did.
That trophy
He
looks great next to
also
the white on
mocked
camera.
us incredibly. I didn't
He
even
did.
know he could stand up.
He
He
did.
did.
He
He started
danced in our
dancing.
face.
They did.
Yeah.
You know he mocked us. That trophy looks excellent next to you, Wyatt.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at that trophy.
If I had
look at
just
that
worked-
Look at the
if I had
sandlot
just
back
worked
there.
harder,
If you had
could've
only
been
worked
me.
harder.
Have you picked that one up yet?
No, it's different. I thought
It's
it was
real,
the same
son.
one.
Real.
I know. Whose is this? Who do I have?
It's Jay Johnson's.
Blaze Priesters?
Shout out.
Don't want that one.
But no, it would be a huge domino effect for LSU baseball, college baseball, and all of our lives. It would just change
It'd be
everything.
so much fun to follow recruiting again.
That's
in
that
is
is
the cool thing
like
about
when you
it.
talk about on 3,
No.
like we have a whole we have to hire somebody.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
Because it's like Perfect Game would make a fucking killing. Because
Right.
as of now, you have to like pay in order to see like the full rankings.
No,
and
1-3
everything.
would be like,
And
no,
it's
we're gonna add a wing. We're gonna get people focused on the
100%
baseball aspect.
five-star.
Because right now it's like I'm not gonna pay for it. None of these like the best
Shea,
guys aren't.
Shea will call
aren't
Lloyd in a
making
heartbeat
it.
and be like,
I would
Lloyd,
call Wyatt.
Wyatt.
You know, I'll be locked in.
Owen.
Yeah, you would. That would. It might take over your
Hey,
football.
Oh, it'd be
1-3,
so much
Tingle
fun.
go, come on.
And the best part of this that we haven't mentioned, if
The
all of
gambling.
this happened, they would maybe make a college baseball video game.
They would
And
have to.
That would take over my life. Because that is like
62
recruiting
games?
5-star baseball prospect. Like, oh, I need a center fielder. Come on.
That would. That's.
It would
they're
be-
missing. This is making me upset.
It would be extremely detrimental to my life,
No.
but it would be so much fun.
I made Jay Johnson the head coach of LSU football.
That's pretty awesome. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Speaking of
awesome.
awesome, the pictures you sent us last night.
Oh yes.
is unbelievable.
They're great.
Wyatt sent. I'll scroll through in the camera.
I was about to say I'm about to email them to
No,
myself.
I'm just gonna. I'll just pull them up right here.
They're the two.
There's Pop Houston,
Pop Houston, yep. You can see the name in the top left. That's Winnie Watkins.
Winnie Watkins.
Corey Barber. There's Easton. There he is. Formerly Jabari Mack.
Ahmad Hudson. There we go. There it is. KJ Green.
Yep.
Lamar Brown.
Big Lamar.
Richard Anderson.
Richard Anderson is the best one you did.
You think so?
Yeah.
The thing is, I can't customize.
98 overall. KJ Green 93.
Oh, yeah, they're all.
Ahmad Hudson,
99.
Yeah,
I mean you're not
they're all
wrong.
90-somethings. The thing is, I can't customize how they look.
That's okay.
Like skin tones and like hair and all that. So I kind of have to recruit
People
like
that
what
you-
they look like. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I don't really look at ratings.
I can
Like
change that.
I just kind of I'll go to like top rated prospects. And if I'm looking for Pop Houston, I'll go like top rated, and then the first one that like slightly resembles Pop Houston.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Putting on the full court press.
oh, this 5-star from Oregon is Pop Houston now.
Yeah.
And then I can the only thing I can edit like physically is their height.
From
so I can
Shreveport, Louisiana.
yeah, well, I can't edit that. Which
yeah.
it bothers me that like Easton Royal is from like Georgia. I wish
Yeah.
I could edit that, but
Well, if he was Jabari Mack, he'd be from Destrehan.
I know.
Which is not that far. From
It's not Jabari Mack anymore. I'm sorry, Jabari.
I
I'm gonna
I
get
thought
to-
about it. What if Jabari's TikToks popped up on my feed? And I wanted to like.
There
I
was
thought
a real chance.
I thought about like clipping it and DMing it to him, and be like, "I want you to."
That would be so dirty.
I just want you to tell White like
You can do it. I understand. I should be punished. Like
You
this.
should be.
This is it is it
Jabari
is
Mack's
mean.
really good.
It is mean. Dude, he had like that's the thing. I didn't do it like before the season. He had 600 yards in like 7 games. Like he had been my
He was
starting
balling.
receiver, and then I just changed his name. to
Jabari,
Easton
Jabari
Royal.
Mack, we're big fans.
I
We're excited. We're
apologize,
excited to
Jabari
watch
Mack.
you suit up for LSU
And then you
this
can also
year.
send it to Easton Royal and be like, tight.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sometimes you have to lose a friend to gain a friend.
That's hey.
Yeah.
The
Soul
good
for
thing
a
is, I'm
soul.
hoping LSU has all of them, and there's no
And they-
losing or
and
gaining.
college
It's
baseball.
really good.
Thank goodness.
Pop
Easton
Houston could play
Royal.
short or
Come on.
second or third. Well,
Heck yeah.
What do you,
Center.
Wyatt? What do you expect to happen this evening or this afternoon, 2 p.m.
Oh,
United
soccer.
States versus Australia. let you talk about a little footy for a little
I
bit.
don't know
Make
there's
sure
so much bad blood between the
curveball.
Kangaroos and the Eagles.
Are there? Is there? Is
the
there bad blood?
dingoes and the bald eagles.
Dingo ate my
I didn't know that. But yeah, I do. I think the United States win. I think Australia was very impressive in their first game. They beat Turkey 2-0, and Turkey was kind of regarded as the second best team in the group for the USA. So to beat Turkey is pretty impressive. But the USA just looked so dominant and so good in game one. The ball was moving so fluidly and smoothly. I think the attack looked really good. If there is a level of concern for the United States, I don't think the defense looked perfect. They run like a 4-man back line that kind of converts into a 3-man back line when one of the fullbacks turns into kind of like a roaming wing back. So that's my level of concern. I do think the United States attack right now, though, is playing so well. We'll see what happens with Christian Pulisic injury-wise, but I do think the United States get the win today. I just don't think Australia has the guys to compete with the United States. And if they win today, they officially clinch their spot into the knockout stage, which would be, I think it would start at the round of 32. So it'd be a big win today. You wouldn't have to put so much onus on the Turkey game next week, which, as I said, I think is the second best team in the group, even though they lost to Australia last week. So, yeah, big game. I expect a USA win.
There we go. A USA, the odds for them to win, minus 165. Let's see if I can find it. You got it. So you would put money on USA money line, like USA winning?
Yes. I don't see them. I don't think they lose. I could see them. I could see
a
a draw. A draw. Wouldn't be the most surprising thing.
Which is
in the
plus
world.
360 if you want a little sprinkle on a
Next
draw.
box.
That's
Plus
really where you
360.
make money in the World Cup is just betting draws.
Oh, yeah,
there's been
trust me.
so many of them,
Come on.
and they're all like high odds.
Trust me, I called it early on.
Dude,
I looked at Christian in the eyes. I said, "Hey, what was it? Brazil, Morocco tie?"
Yeah, you did.
I
You
told
did.
him, and I had no clue. I just because Wyatt had Busty text asked him for picks, and Wyatt threw some, and I just opened up FanDuel, and I was like, "What is
Draw.
something random I can say?" And I said, "Brazil, Morocco tie."
Draw,
And Chrissy
beat.
was like, "Wrong. Brazil's
It's
gonna
funny, yeah.
wipe them." And I was like, and then they did it, and I showed up to Chrissy's house later that night to watch finals. I was like, Brazil, Morocco.
Big soccer guy.
Yeah, locked in.
It's funny how easily you can rage bait him.
Oh, it's so
Because you're
easy.
clearly like just fucking with him.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you're a fucking idiot.
And I'm
You
like-
actually think Morocco and Brazil are going to tie, and then it happens.
And then it happens, and it's like, hey,
I do.
watch out.
I
I'm
do
coming
think
for your
that-
territory now, Christian. I'm the soccer guy.
He does know, like, you could see when he gets into his little honey hole of Pelicans basketball and now soccer.
Yes.
He does like that.
He does.
And
Yeah.
he can talk it. Everything else that is important to this show, that is not important to this show.
Well, that's why when we ask him about the LSU quarterback, he starts talking about
the Pelicans point guard.
Because it's his
Which I could
comfort
talk
level.
Pelicans with Christian and do a show. Like, I could do a show on the Pelicans with Christian.
no one.
But that's when I'm asking you about the quarterback situation, don't bring up
Invoke the
David Griffin and
The
Zion.
Pelicans.
Because he could have even talked about the Saints, because the Saints
That's what I was
have
asking
a
him
quarterback. Yeah, and he started talking about. I actually see it kind of like the Pelicans, who don't have a quarterback.
I also
like,
do
just-
love sitting on this side of the table and watching whenever you're about to throw it to Christian and he has no clue. 'Cause he's just.
He was watching Ronaldo highlights
He
mid-show
was.
yesterday.
He was.
We weren't talking about that at all.
No, it's like it's because that's what I used to do in class.
When you're bored.
When you're bored in class.
Yeah, when you have nothing else to do.
And this is a class of 3.
Right.
And fun.
And you're actively supposed to participate.
Right.
Like, that's all we're asking. And he's like, huh? Oh, I'm watching Ronaldo. Oh, my 9 o'clock alarm.
The funniest is when he used to just do cookie clicker in the
That-
middle of the
that
show.
is
He's
like-
just spamming. I'm like, there's something wrong with you. Like,
There is something wrong with him.
he's so funny.
And then he comes out and goes, I think I have ADHD.
Oh, you think?
But don't tell my mom.
Okay.
Okay?
Nice, dude.
He is a special one.
What a funny guy. Him and Busty are
They
together.
are a trip,
Are something
that's for
special.
sure.
13?
Let's do it. And I
go
think the
13 for
NBA
13.
draft is next week.
Oh, who are you going to pick? Me?
No.
Tons of good LSU prospects to pick from that great team.
Yeah, for sure. I'm ready to get back to LSU players getting drafted. That was fun. That was a good time.
Well, he had ulterior motives.
Well, now LSU players are
Already
getting drafted
drafted.
first, which I'm also fine with. Also excited about.
Oh, I got a text response from my dad.
Okay.
This is not what I was expecting.
Uh-huh.
So I asked him, because this is like
Dad,
for older.
you're alive? What
Yeah.
the hell?
Nice. For like a little bit older than I am, for
Right.
stuff that I didn't watch, Lloyd and my dad are my go-tos. I
Yep.
said, who was the best between Tyrann Mathieu, Glenn Dorsey, and Patrick Peterson? He said Patrick Peterson.
Really? There
Yeah.
you go.
Y'all don't realize that Tyron was fun and very good. But Pat, there's no Tyron without Pat.
No,
Oh,
I don't disagree.
I know that.
I don't disagree with that whatsoever. That is very much true. My thing with Tyron is
LSU almost lost the plot.
he was just he was.
So good.
They're different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to compare the positions.
Yeah, like Pete was a legitimate corner of like lockdown one side of the field.
Right.
He was every bit of 5-star.
Right.
Like,
Tyron.
that's what it looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
Tyron was
Louisiana.
like he was a rover, and he was just a playmaker. Like, that was it. Like that's all. I mean, it wasn't.
I don't even know what position he played.
No, he was a.
But that's
a
why it's
nickel.
hard to compare, because like when Tyrann Mathieu
Right.
is making plays and doing really well, you see it every single play. When Patrick Peterson's playing really well, you don't notice him one time throughout
Because
the
you
game
can't
because
throw at him.
they're not going to throw at
Yeah.
him.
And that's why I played the.
That's why it's hard to compare.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like every time you did go that way, it's like that was a
Uh,
mistake. Like,
yeah,
he
you
made
shouldn't have
pay.
done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he made you pay.
Yeah.
And
No, I agree.
Tyron was a elite punt returner.
Yeah.
Pat was better.
Ooh.
No, it's not even close. It's not.
I just love that we can have these conversations
I do.
because we have great memories.
We're so horny
And
for
Stingley
football.
should have been in that conversation, but he didn't have to do it, so that's okay.
Stingley's also in the conversation of one and done. Like
Yeah.
very rarely, and
Pat
Pat
was
Pete
one and
is
done.
like very rarely do you have players that can go because football is the one where you can't.
That's
you
the
really,
best part about football.
You
though.
really can't.
You can't go.
Right.
You can't go.
You really well
I
because
got you.
it's on purpose because you really can't go to the NFL
No,
right
it's
out of high school
dangerous,
because it's
right?
dangerous. There are a handful of players that can, and LSU's
And that's
had a couple
also
of them.
dangerous.
And it's like, I mean, because Pat Pete could have gone to the league right out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Stingley could have gone to the NFL right out. Now he still would have needed to develop the whole thing.
Leonard.
And Lenny was.
Adrian Peterson didn't need to be
No.
running over people that are going to physics.
But he
at
has to.
Boise State.
He has to.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
funniest thing is like Jay Johnson being like, "Oh, you can't go to the Major League Baseball draft anymore." I'm sorry to hear
come
that.
throw
man."
110 here.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that for everyone else.
They should be very like other programs.
I would love
of
to
course,
get
are
his.
gonna
I
be
wish this
excited
would have
about
come
this.
out earlier. I would love to get
his opinion?
thoughts.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll just ask him anyway.
Yep, of course. Other programs will be excited about this. You shouldn't.
Yeah, that's true. This is perfect for LSU.
What?
Okay, let's see. We've got
Shout out.
shout out.
Ream.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Balagoon.
Uh-huh. Ream Dest. What was it? Ballad Scally. Okay. And Dest. Okay.
Good to know.
Lap.
Bell. Barbell.
Uh-huh.
Cool Papa Bell.
Uh-huh.
Bell.
Yes. And
Victory Bell.
yes. And Barbell.
Cool Papa Bell.
Cool Papa Bell, legend. The name of Lloyd's
This
dog.
game listens.
The name of Lloyd's dog.
That's unbelievable.
Cool Papa. Shout
Shout
out,
out,
buddy.
Cool
I
Papa.
will take a bite of you today.
I'm so glad that Christian's not here.
We have a lap, a leg, a segment, and a stage. Bang.
Oh, I like that. That was good. Showboating.
You showboated a little bit.
That was good.
Show off.
That's right.
Cool Papa Bell, legend.
Legend in the
The
game.
name of Lloyd's first dog.
Shout out MLB Network.
There you go.
I packed him in MLB The Show, and I was so excited.
99 speed.
Yeah, 99 speed. Especially after your dad tried to fucking kill him.
Yeah, 99 speed.
Unbelievable.
Oh, USA 5% in Nick Wright's World Cup title pie.
That's what I really care about.
No, Portugal's got higher than a 5% chance, Nick Wright.
Not from what I saw.
They should not have these fucking people who don't understand soccer talking about, because like Stephen A. Smith the other day went on and was like, France is going to be interesting to watch. Is this the year that they can finally get it done? They were in the final, the last World Cup, and they won the World Cup the one before that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Zinedine Zidane?
Yeah. He's like...
I don't know. Portugal did look bad.
They did, but I understand.
But they should. They're not. They should go down. Their odds should drop,
But it
not
shouldn't be
5%.
the 5%.
They're not the same. They're not on the same level as US.
No.
Because they are the most talented team.
Who's on the other side of this bracket? No one?
He's gonna have Argentina at like 75%. Watch.
No, I don't think Argentina's...
Now, I'm telling you what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Argentina's gonna be the leader for him.
Ah,
Jenna Ortega
that is Jenna
and
Ortega.
what's his name?
Rami Malek.
No.
España.
He is. God, what was the show I just watched that he was in?
Love Island.
No.
Porque.
Shout out Gabe
That was
Jones, another great
Temptation
show last
Island.
night.
Porque. What is his name? Oh, what show was he in? He was.
He's got a beard.
Yes.
It's not Jenna Ortega. It's beard.
It's not her beard, no. I just watched something he was in, and I can't remember the name of the show.
Sam?
Bobby Cannavale. Let me see if this is the guy I'm thinking of. It is. What show was he in that I watched? The Watcher, that's what it is.
Who watches The Watcher?
The Watcher. On the Netflix. Walker had over 1,000 yards in a season with two different teams, Green Bay and this AFC team in 2006.
All I think of is Green Bay with Javon Walker. I would like to say... Seattle comes to mind, but that doesn't mean it's right.
I have no idea.
They're doing a live dozen.
And it's AFC. I know, I saw. And the funny thing, I saw a clip this morning, and it was who was the defensive end drafted out of BYU to the Detroit Lions. And for some reason, Ziggy Ansah has always been just like ironed into my brain.
Yeah.
I just remember the moment when he got drafted. I don't know why.
Yeah, you have those. As
But
like, a
like
sports
he's
fan.
just
yeah,
all, and
that's
so
funny.
I knew that one, and then to see Gruden say it, and then go Ziggy Ansah, final answer, and they say it's right, and then he showboats to the crowd.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it was electric.
That's funny.
Gruden on that is
The best.
He had,
The Denver Broncos.
oh yeah.
No, yeah, one of the best hires that Barstool's ever made was John Gruden.
Well,
He's
could you
so
imagine
good.
having an
Him and
NFL
Zach are battling
draft?
for number one.
Yeah, they're so good.
Could you imagine having an NFL draft question and having John Gruden on your team?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't fucking answer.
Unbelievable.
Like, don't say anything.
Imagine trying
Actually,
shut up.
No, see, that is the thing. I would try to like big dog him.
We
I
know.
would.
Ziggy Ansah, what's up?
That's because I'm closer.
Yeah, it is. I am loud. I know.
No. Leave me alone.
Dad.
Okay, we'll talk after the show. No, it's okay.
Wait, the best thing is that you're best friends with his dad now.
Yeah. No, I went to had a late night Sonic run. Big time. It was big. Yeah. That was it was 2 Saturdays ago, but it was a big night Sonic run. Yeah. This door's not working. Something's wrong with this door.
Box combo, extra sauce.
Well, thank you guys for watching today with us.
Dude, I love him so much.
So funny, dude. See, you.
I knew that was gonna happen.
The dynamic is the funniest thing. He's just leering over you.
It's so.
I'll talk to you later. Gosh.
God, it's like Napoleon Dynamite.
It really is.
Because they get me after the show, and I can't stop fucking talking. I can't shut my damn mouth.
It's the best.
Oh, it sucks. It's
Oh,
a
no.
sickness.
Oh no, this
Not
happens
again.
every time. Pat McAfee
Oh, I
again.
hope it's over 18.
Sup, Pat McAfee?
Go back.
Damn.
My name is Owen. Chris Tillman has the most wins by a pitcher since the year
Oh.
2000 for this AL franchise.
This is the Arizona Cardinals.
Baltimore Orioles.
Portugal should be ahead of Brazil.
Is that Argentina at the top?
Argentina should not
I
be
told
at
you
the
he was
top.
going to have Argentina first.
You were right. Yeah.
I just know Nick
well,
Wright.
You did say 75%.
Well, yeah.
But you are right.
I just
It
know
should
Nick
be-
Wright.
Yeah.
And because
Why would they put a muffler on it?
What he's thinking is the same thing I'm thinking. He's such a big LeBron fan. He saw what Messi was doing, and it ignited the LeBron fire in him, and it did the same thing for me.
But realistically, if you're gonna like the Messi versus Ronaldo debate and the parallels to the Jordan LeBron debate, Ronaldo is LeBron,
right?
Because more people think Messi and Jordan.
But the way Messi.
No, I know it. Yeah, you are right.
I have no idea on this one.
What is it?
Where's
NHL.
coach? Little Rock head coach Chris Curry agreed to a contract extension.
Good for
There you
him,
go,
man.
Chris
They're
Curry.
going to go to Omaha.
A 5-year extension.
They went to the final game of the regional. They went to the super regional this year. They're going to Omaha next year. They're censoring me with this vacuum.
Somebody made a mess in there, I'm sure. Do you know this one?
It's a keeper. Yeah, it says gold.
Seems
I
like
just
you know
heard.
it.
I just heard this.
You are the hockey guy around here.
But not that much.
That's all right. We'll skip it. We'll come back to it.
I should know this though.
We'll
What if
come
it's
back.
Conn Smythe?
That would be impressive. How do you already have the? Let's see.
Mike Vernon
is the pen name for what famous author? I do agree, Andrew Messina, that Lamonis was a good hire by Coastal. Robert Galbraith is a pen name for what famous author? Where's Kinfolk when you need him?
He would know this.
He would know this.
I don't read.
This goal was awesome.
Don't worry.
Wonderful ball.
Oh, really?
Who is it?
Who is it?
J.K. Rowling.
Wow, that's actually, I would like, that's the one that came to
because
my head.
that's the only real author I
Yeah.
can name.
That's wild.
Which, never mind.
Okay. What fast food chain replaced the
Interesting.
Cravings value menu with the
Taco
Lux
Bell.
value menu?
Oh
That
my
would be
God.
Taco Bell. Television. Kristen
Kristen
Davis
Davis
played
played
Charlotte
Charlotte
York
York
on this HBO romantic dramedy from
1998
to 2004. What would be an HBO romantic dramedy?
Sex in the City.
That's the only one that I could think of.
It could be the L word.
What is it?
Love?
Lesbian.
Oh. That's what the show's called?
Hmm.
Lesbian or the L word?
It's called the L word.
Oh, okay.
But the L word that it's talking about
Is lesbian
Love.
love.
Nice.
Real eaters.
You're not wrong.
Sex in the City. Never mind, I am wrong. But let's
You just went on that little tangent for no reason.
we forget about the L word.
There's, yeah.
Missing a space.
Yeah.
Not on the L word, they're not.
What actor played sidekick Dr. John Watson
Watson.
in the 2009 Sherlock Holmes film and its 2011 sequel?
Dr. Watson.
Dr. Watson.
Give me the news.
Well, I know who plays Sherlock Holmes.
That would be. This is Cute Boy. He played. It's not Jim Caviezel, but it is somebody in that same vein. It is.
I know the face. I don't know the name.
I know the name. I don't know the face.
That's silly, isn't it?
It's Judd.
Apatow?
No, it's
Legend.
not Heath Legend.
Heath Ledger.
Not John Legend.
I know
He's
the
in a
face,
bunch
I don't
of
know the
stuff.
name. Jude Law.
That's it.
I do know that face. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no. This is Jack Harlow.
Harvard.
Yeah,
Jack Harlow.
Vernon
Is it
Hargraves
Lovin' on
III.
You?
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no
I don't
killer,
believe
baby.
him. He is not having cool sex. Right, Wyatt?
Wyatt.
I wouldn't know.
Saturday night.
My wife.
Wyatt Vaughn. Wyatt
Wyatt
in the
Vaughn.
legendary shirt right now. If you saw my last Instagram post from my personal account, Wyatt, there are maybe 4 or 5 pictures with Wyatt in it. He is in this shirt in every single one. They're all from different days.
Yeah, which is great. I do wear other shirts. That's the thing.
It
I
is
do
just
wear this shirt a lot.
hilarious.
This is my number one shirt at the moment. But it is funny that every single
Yeah.
picture that was taken was from that shirt.
Yeah.
I commented. I made sure people know under your post.
I do have other shirts.
I do have other shirts, guys.
We appreciate all of you hanging out with us here on this Friday morning. Don't forget about our giveaway with our friends over at CAS Roofing.
Does Wyatt have another shirt?
Go check out. No, he doesn't. Go check out our Instagram. It is pinned at the top, the giveaway of a Turtle Box Ranger. Make sure you follow both CAS and Tingle & Co. Like the post, comment and tag 2 people, and you will be put in for a Turtle Box Ranger. We will see you guys. Also, follow Southern Regional Medical Center on Instagram. Get it to 200. We'll be back on Monday, live, 8 a.m.